enough to take a shit in?
In Ohio, yeah. But see,
Oh,
Ohio don't put up
Ohio.
with that shit. Ohio don't
Well,
put up with that.
New Jersey is a third world country, and the WalMarts look like fucking Bangladesh.
Oh, jeez. Well, now Kentucky, I don't know about Kentucky's Walmart because I don't think I've ever used their bathroom. But in
Yeah,
Ohio, Ohio, the bathrooms are clean,
I
bro.
will. I mean, if I get okay, if the guy was just in there cleaning, okay, maybe it's doable. But the shit to put your ass cheeks on a Walmart toilet, that's asking for trouble,
Well,
man.
just put you some toilet paper down
You need,
first.
yeah, you need to pull the paper cover that they have.
Yeah. Oh, they got paper covers now. That's nice.
Yeah, yeah. You never seen those?
I've seen them, but usually in real expensive restaurants.
Yeah,
I
fancy
mean,
schmancy
but
places.
if they got them in WalMarts now, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah, Walmarts are moving up in the world. Yeah,
well, very good. But yeah, you
believe
just
it or
pull it
not.
out of the dispenser and you put it on the toilet seat, and you're good to go. It's literally that easy. And so yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's about that easy too. Yeah.
yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad. So what do you think about that, man? Odyssey is dying. Wow.
Oh, honesty? I don't think there's been an honest person in America in a while, man.
No, I said Odyssey, Odyssey, Odyssey.
Oh, honesty. Well, they're saying that that website you sent me, Reddit, didn't necessarily say it was going, but it was going to be some changes.
Well, here's the thing, okay? The They were using crypto, and as soon as I noticed that Odyssey was using crypto, I said, "Oh, this is not going to be good. This is going to be bad." Because everybody
Bad
that
news
touches
bears, yeah.
crypto, man, everybody I know that touches crypto, they get their ass beat up really bad over it.
Well, I made a
And
few $100. I made a few $100 in crypto.
did you make a few $100 in crypto? 'Cause
Yeah,
ain't never,
I made like $200 in crypto.
I ain't never made shit, bro. I look at my shit. I look at my shit on my mobile device. Son of a bitch stays at $1 all the time, man. It might go up to like $1.10, $1.50, something like that, but it stays around $1. It never really, it never really jumps up big or anything ever. But in any event, yeah, man, Odyssey is messing with crypto, and I'm like, oh man, that can't be good because I've never really had any good luck with crypto. Everybody I've talked to's never had any good luck with it, and it just, I knew it was bad news, and apparently it is bad news because you're in
Yeah,
legal hot
crypto. Yeah,
water now.
I don't know about that shit, the crypto shit, but I don't know. Maybe if they just go by regular payments and stuff, I think it'll be all right.
Well, I don't know. They're saying they're in legal hot water. So I mean, now
Dog barking.
I always thought that the LHRC was different from Odyssey, but apparently they're conjoined or something. I don't know. Because I was like, Odyssey just dumped the fucking crypto, dumped the library, and dumped the crypto that they use, and just keep going. And but they're saying, oh well, we're going to have to sell our company to some scam artists or something. And I'm like, man, no fucking way,
Yeah, no way.
don't do that shit. Just fucking get rid of the library, get rid of the crypto, and keep right on trucking. That's what I would do.
Keep on trucking. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That way they can't say anything if you get rid of the library and get rid of the crypto. They can't say shit to you. So I mean. And tell them if they want the library, they can have it. It's theirs. See you, bye. But Odyssey is marching on, and then just go with Stripe or PayPal or something for money stuff, and not even worry about crypto no more. Stay the fuck away from crypto. Now, if there's one piece of advice you could ever get from me and take it to heart, stay the fuck away from crypto. Just stay the fuck away from it. Now we got Trump sitting there talking about wanting all of our currency here in the United States to go digital. Holy fuck, that's a bad idea. Holy fuck, is that a bad idea? Because if our money and our wallets go digital, you ain't in control no more. The government is. And that's not good. You don't want the government in control of your money, ever. Because once that starts, man, it doesn't end. It doesn't go away. And they got complete control of your money at that point, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Nothing. And see, that's not good, man. That's going to lead to nothing but ruin. I promise. And we need to stay the hell away from each other. We need to stay the hell away. That's not going to be good at all. Yeah, still internet is still on. Yeah, yep, internet is still on. Believe it or not.
He's gonna have internet until he doesn't have internet, I guess.
David Anthony bought a car with crypto. He says, "Well, good for him. I mean, evil people seem to do well with crypto. Isn't that interesting? Good people get the shaft, and evil people seem to do well with it. I wonder why that is. Makes you think, right? Because if
Makes me
evil
think,
people are
yeah.
succeeding at it and good people are failing at it, then there's something wrong, isn't there? There's something more to it, isn't there? Yeah, fuck yeah, there is. It bears investigation. It bears investigation. Elon Musk did not do well with crypto. Are you fucking high? Elon Musk lost $55 billion on fucking Bitcoin. Now, of course, to him, that was nothing, that was a drop in the bucket, but still, 55 billion he lost on crypto. Fuck yeah, he did. Google it. He lost shit tons of money on crypto. Crypto is fucking evil. I keep telling you, crypto is evil. It's bad. Fuck away from it. I mean, Elon Musk lost 55 billion on that shit, man. Stay the fuck away from it. Just stay the fuck away from it. Bad news. And besides, like I said, you don't want the government controlling your money. That is a recipe for disaster, and it's unconstitutional. So there's that, because it's unconstitutional for the government to be controlling your money. Because hey, that's invasion of privacy.
I don't know. Did he earn more in that and then Doge? I don't know. I think I don't know about that. He might have.
Yeah, man. Elon Musk lost his shit on fucking crypto. Stay the hell away from that thing, man.
$1 for the Walmart brand soda. $1.
So there you go. That's affordable.
Zero sugar Sam's Cola. Good old Sam. Good
Yeah,
old Sam Walton.
we'll see if there's aspartame or Splenda or
Let's
the other
see
one.
what's in there.
Yeah, see what's in there.
Let's see what's in there.
Just for shits and giggles.
For shits and giggles. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah. Aspartame. I guess that says aspartame. I don't know. I can't spell aspartame.
Just ASPARTAME, I reckon. It's like it sounds, aspartame.
Oh, the regular
As
diet. Yeah, the diet. Yeah, they both have aspartame. Yeah, it has the poison in it.
got aspartame, yeah, figures. Goddamn. Well, if they don't have aspartame, they probably got Splenda or that other one anyway, and so you either get brain tumors or you get fucking cancer.
You either get diabetes, cancer, or brain tumors.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
you can't win, man. It's like fuck. You're not
Yeah.
winning.
Oh, they have Doctor Diet Thunder. I like Doctor Thunder. That's a good.
Dr.
That's a
Dunder.
good. Yeah, it's like a knockoff version of Dr Pepper.
Right. Has it got aspartame in it?
Probably. Yeah.
Probably. Have you considered filing a lawsuit to rescind your contract with the backers? Well, you got to have thousands of dollars to do that, and guess what? I don't have thousands of dollars, so there we go. That's the end of that. I can't do shit, but you can't do nothing in this world without money. Okay, you can't do shit in this world without money, and
Money.
that's just the way it goes. I mean,
Money makes the world go round. I guess.
money makes the world go round, as they say. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, what are you gonna do? You gotta have money in order to do shit. That's just reality. I have in order to go to the grocery. Everybody says, "Well, you got food stamps, which means you ain't going to starve." Wait a minute, not so fast. While it's true that I got food stamps, I have to have money to put gasoline in the car to go to the grocery to get the groceries. So, will I still starve?
It's a catch-22 on that.
Of course, I'll still starve because I ain't got no money to put gas in the car to go to the grocery store to get the groceries. So I still starve to death. Even though I have food stamps, I'm still going to starve to death. because I have no way of getting to the grocery store. And I have, obviously at that point, I will have no phone, no internet, no cable. I'll have no way of contacting anybody, because I'm sure somebody will say, well, you could call Daniel Boone Transit. You can't without a phone. You can't without a phone. And you ain't got no phone because you ain't got no money to pay no bills. You have to have money to live in this world, period. There's no getting around it. There is no getting around that. And, that is the big problem I have with Clay County. Because as soon as it was found that Frost had lied about being the executor, because even if you say that the will he had 100% real, he still was an executor because he stopped being an executor way back in 2016, and we weren't in court until 2021. So he was no longer the executor. I was. I became an executor officially in 2018. So when he came in the courtroom and said he was executor, he lied. He committed perjury. Okay, and when that was found out, he should have went to jail. The bailiff should have immediately arrested him. Once we found out he lied, the bailiff should have arrested him. He should have been charged. I should have gotten my money back, my inheritance back, and my guns back, and my lawn equipment back, and mom's jewelry back, and all that good shit. It all should have come back to me right then. The court should have said, okay, court order, give him back his shit. Well, that never happened. For whatever reason, that never happened. So there we are. And it should have happened. So it's on Clay County. It's on Clay County's watch that this happened. And I think Clay County should make it right. They should make it right, man. I don't know. They can sit there and fuss and fight amongst themselves how to do it, but they need to make it right. They need to make it right, man. Because that is not right. It's not right. That inheritance belongs to me. It does not belong to anyone else. The will said so. Now, obviously, when I'm gone, my kids will get it, but I mean, initially it's supposed to come to me. And I have 2 years of business administration. I have 2 years of real estate law. I have 2 years of broadcasting arts. I think I'll be just fine. I think I can handle shit. Thank you very much. Clay County should make that right, but they're not going to, apparently. So that's just the way it goes. What I would have to do is I would have to actually.
You hear me, Ron? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
The sad reality is no one cares, right?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody gives a shit. That's right. If somebody had told me 30 years ago that a bunch of fuckwads on the internet would be able to get the local government to completely destroy your family, steal every fucking dime you have, take your stimulus checks, take your government checks, deny you disability, deny you SSI, and get away with it. Do it all and get away with it. Kill your parents, drive your wife insane, steal your fucking kids. I would have laughed at them 30 years ago. I would have said, you're crazy. The local government ain't that fucking stupid. Well, I was wrong, because they are. They did everything these fucking trolls told them to do, and more besides. I mean, they even figured out how to get my damn stimulus checks away from me, charging me fake child support, and then owing me $67,000 in back child support. What the fuck, man? That's messed up. That's messed up. But hindsight's always 20/20. But yeah, I mean, Clay County should make it right. Fuck yeah, they should. They should make that shit right. Now, whether they do or not, well, that's a good question. I don't think they will. And so the only option would be to sue Clay County. That's the only fucking option you got at that point. Because, this should be made right. This is wrong. This is against the law. It's illegal. It's immoral. It's unethical. And it should be made right. But they don't want to make it right. They just flat out don't. But yeah, man, there's no way any of this shit would have happened in Ohio. None of it. None of this shit would have happened in Ohio. Because the first time Frost walked through the courtroom doors, the judge would be like, this is a sealed court case. Get the fuck out. That would have been out of the judge's mouth. That would be the end of it right then and there, really. But even if he allowed him to say it, so, okay, well, what do you got? And he'll look at the will, and then he'll recess. He'll go back, he'll check, he'll find the real will, which makes me the executor, And then he'll come back, and then he'll have the bailiff arrest Frost right then and there, and maybe even Judge House as well. But he'll definitely arrest Frost, and that'll be the end of that. It'd be gone. It'd be done right then. Boom. And Frost would have never been able to steal my inheritance. He would have never been able to manipulate my mother. He would have never been able to have done all those things. It would have never happened. It literally would have never happened if this had taken place in Ohio. It didn't take place in Ohio, sadly. And so that's a shame. That's unfortunate.
It is. It's bad.
It is very bad. That's the way it goes, man, you know. But yeah, if you'd have told me 30 years ago that this shit was all going to go down, I would have laughed.
What's a good brand for cleaning a car? What's a good cleaning car brand, guys?
Cleaning what?
I need to clean the inside of my car.
Oh, turtle wax, dude.
No, that's for the outside. That's for the
No. They've got turtle wax for the inside of your car.
Do they?
And in fact,
the brand Turtle Wax.
The brand Turtle Wax, yeah, the brand Turtle Wax.
Turtle Wax.
Yeah, it
see.
puts
I
a
see some
protective
shit down there.
It puts a protective coating on your dashboard and your seats and keeps
It
them.
looks like.
I don't know how expensive it is though. Probably expensive.
$5.
Yeah.
Leather.
Yeah, Armor All is another good one. Mathers, Mothers is the best. I don't know. Well,
Oh yeah, Mothers. That's a good brand. Mothers. Where is that shit?
I heard Solar
I
is
don't
having
like
lemon trouble.
Chemical Guys is shit. Chemical Guys is like the worst shit you can get. Jay
Right.
Leno. Jay Leno.
Oh yeah. With 2 years real estate law, how were you so easily hornswoggled by the country bumpkin back? Because I had no choice. I didn't have no choice, man. When you ain't got no money and your back's against the wall, then what are you gonna do? There's nothing you can do, right? Not a damn thing you can do. And you ain't got no money. See, that's the bitch of it. I didn't have no money. They took all my damn inheritance. See, if the court had not allowed him to clean out Mom's bank account, this would have all ended much differently. But see, the court didn't stop him from cleaning out her bank account and taking every dime of money that she and I had. Because see, me and Mom were sharing that money. Mom even says so. I got her on video saying that. Said it's our money, mine and hers.
Shannon said, "What smells really good and tastes great? Your pussy." I didn't see that. She said, "My pussy smells really good and it's really clean."
Oh, okay.
That's good to know.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah. Fluoride Lady. Oh, there you go. Fluoride Lady. Speaking of fluoride, I did a video on fluoride and chlorine and titanium and aluminum and mercury. So go check out my morning coffee video. It's very informative. You might actually learn something. Folks. And while you're there, considering giving a generous donation to my Cash App. Anyway. Sam,
you talking about the car brand. I'm sorry, Shannon. I misread that.
Carburetor? What carburetor?
I don't see Mother's brand. I don't see where Mother. They don't have Mothers.
Really? Why?
I don't know. Maybe they went out of business.
Maybe it's too expensive. It's too damn expensive.
I don't know.
You could have just gotten a job. Okay, let's try
the real
this.
Sammy out there?
The real Sammy is out there, yeah. But I'm talking to the scam Sammy. Scam Sammy, if I could have gotten a job, dumbass, don't you think I would have gotten one? Of course I would have. If I could have went out and got a job, I would have gotten one years ago, idiot. Did you think I want to sit around here starving to death? Fuck no, I don't. I'm not stupid. You really believe that I wanted to sit here in my fucking apartment or fucking trailer park and fucking starve to death?
I don't. Someone says when does John can get a woman? I get plenty of. I get.
John gets plenty of women. Where the fuck have you been? Anyway, do you really think I wanted to sit here in a trailer and starve to death? If I could have went out and got a job, a good paying job, of course not. Okay, this whole Von Helton get a job is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Because obviously the reason I'm not working is because I have medical problems. And now apparently I have more medical problems than even I thought I had. So there's that.
I don't know what else to get. Okay, I got Turtle Wax brand. I got this brand Vaughn. I got this. It's called Fresh LVR, cleans, conditions, and protects for
For the
vinyl,
interior, now it's got
leather and rubber. And I think I
leather and
have
rubber. Yeah,
leathers.
there you go. Okay, leather and rubber. That's good. Yeah, yeah, that should do it.
That should
And then
do it.
it puts
Okay,
a
that's for
coating
the
on there.
inside.
Yeah, and then it puts a
Okay.
coating on there, and it keeps it from cracking and shit. So that's
Okay.
good. Yeah, yeah, because you don't want your shit to
Because
crack.
I take the people, I pick up the people, and and people
There
still.
was no agreement in writing, so no home inspection. When his mother's trailer ceiling fell in, his financial backers got an inspiration. That led to an inspection on the single wide.
Shannon, you went in.
They backed out. I don't know. Don't care. It's not my problem anyway. I don't give a shit. Besides, we're not supposed to be talking about my personal shit anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, well, it's really none of your business about his personal
I
shit
mean,
anyway.
you guys got what you fucking wanted. You wanted everything taken away from me. Well, you fucking succeeded. So fuck you all. But if I ever win the lottery, you better watch out, motherfuckers, because I will personally send an army of lawyers to get you and fucking throw your ass in jail. Bet on it. Okay? You cannot be allowed to do to other families what you've done to my family. Believe it. And I will track you down like a fucking bloodhound. I will track every one of you down. You know, you think, oh, I can hide on the internet. You can't hide for
You
shit.
can't hide for. You can't hide. You can run on, but
I went on YouTube with a new IP, a new ISP, and a new MAC address because I got a new machine. YouTube recognized me instantly.
Turtle Wax doesn't have glass cleaner. They have interior cleaner, but they don't have glass cleaner. That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't they make glass cleaner?
I don't know.
That
I
doesn't
don't
make
know.
any sense.
No, I would think they
I
would
need
make glass
something
cleaner
good.
too because I would think they would want your money. But
I know, right? They want your
well,
money.
I mean, you know, Windex is cheap and it works great. So, you know,
Windex? Oh yeah, Windex. I can
just get
Snapchat.
Windex, dude. Windex cleans windows. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, but I want something for the car though.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's Windows window, I think.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, I'm like weird like that, I
You're
guess.
weird like that? Okay. Link me, Sammy says.
Well,
Link me.
it's out there.
It's out
Is
there,
that
he
the real?
said.
Well, who's this Scarface? Who's this?
I don't know.
Is
I have
that
no idea.
Sammy? Oh, Sammy's giving me the finger. Okay,
Yeah.
you're in the show, Sammy. Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend. Yeah.
Guess what happened?
What happened?
Boner made the news. Bono made the news. He was on Joe Rogan, and Rogan and Elon Musk tore Bono a new one. But we were talking about Bono on the previous show, and Alex Jones started talking about Boner just today.
Uh-huh.
See how
It's very
they're listening.
coincidental.
This is why I think they're listening.
Right.
Have
You
to
know what? Owen Schroyer on War Room, he had a little segment about some congressmen and some corruption. But there's a little segment where there's a guy saying, "Play it again, Sam. Play it again, Sam."
Right.
And then we're not supposed to think they're talking about us, right?
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, they're listening. They're watching. But it's true. I mean, what did I say? I said something about the LGBTQ deviants can go to hell. And you know what, Alex Jones? I'm not putting words into his mouth, but he said that rat bastard Bono can burn in hell. But and then I was kind of like massaging my cheeks the last show, and then Owen Schroyer
there's my
is
girl
also
Shannon.
doing
What's
that with
going
his
on?
beard. What?
I just want to say hello to my girl Shannon. What's happening? You
You're
okay?
muted,
You want to say
Shannon.
hello?
You're muted, Shannon. You are muted, Shannon.
Hi guys, sorry.
There you go.
How you doing?
Damn, you're a fucking
I'm good.
phone. You don't know how to unmute? Damn, that's horrible. That is horrible.
Vaughn, I was doing something. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. What are you doing, John?
You can't.
I'm doing well. Baruch
John,
Hashem. Baruch Hashem, I'm
John,
doing well.
Here, I'll put my cam
John,
on.
I
Oh,
really
there
recommend
you
you get.
go. Oh, there you go, Sammy. Eat your heart out, Sammy. You're gonna make Sammy
Well,
jealous.
she is human at least, I guess. So there's that.
What kind of
How you guys
supermarket are you
doing?
doing? What kind of supermarket are you shopping at?
I'm in. I think this is Bangladesh. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah,
Some
it's
sort
hard
of
to tell if
third
it's
world
America
country.
anymore.
I
It's hard to
I
tell
tra-
if it's America.
I transported myself.
That
That's
video,
over
that
there in
video.
Trenton. That's a big, huge supermarket there.
Yeah, it is. It's
Sam's
gigantic.
Club is fucking huge. Sam's Club is fucking huge, man. It's like
Sam's Club. Oh, it's Sam's Club.
Sam's Club is like 2 warehouses, man. It's fucking huge,
Oh,
massive.
what else did I need?
You go to Sam's Club and you buy in bulk. See, you get big cases. You know.
Yeah, it's all about
So,
buying
so
bulk.
instead of
Hey,
getting
John, did you look into the methylene blue that I was talking
They don't
about?
have that. They don't have this in
they don't have it.
This is a normie's place, man. You
Yeah,
gotta
they
get
don't
that
have
at
it
a
at a store. You
specialty
gotta order that
location.
shit.
You won't believe, and I'm not exaggerating. I'll give you my personal testimony and my sort of endorsement of it. I take it, and I read up about it, but it helps the body absorb oxygen more efficiently. And I took a glass of it, and like 10 drops, like a squeeze of the dripper, just one squeeze, and it's like you feel it. I mean, you breathe easier. And all of a sudden, even my dry eyes started becoming more, less dry and more moist. My ears began opening. Everything begins to function, and I'm on it now. Everything, and it's about 3:45 in the morning, and I'm telling you, I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
But what does it do inside your body? What does it do? Does it
It works in the mitochondria. It actually energizes the cells. It helps in iron absorption. And I took D3 and K2 vitamins together with magnesium, and together with the methylene blue.
Right.
I mean, it's better than anything I've ever tried before. Ever.
I have a question for Sammy.
What?
So, how long do you have to take that? Forever? Like the rest of your
No,
life? I mean,
no.
is it sustainable?
No. I mean, it's for now. It's a fad, but Robert Kennedy Jr. has been taking it
He's
forever.
been taking it. Yeah, Robert Kennedy
Taking it forever, and he's like ripped, and he's like very healthy.
Dude, have you seen Robert Kennedy shirtless? Fucker's ripped, man. He's fucking ripped.
And he's like 73, 74 years old.
74 years old, man, and the motherfucker's ripped like a son of a bitch. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy shit. He
And
takes off his fucking shirt. And I'm like, damn.
if I have to take it, constantly, it's not that expensive. And
I gotta get my 6-pack back, man. I gotta get rid of this fucking dad bod and get my 6-pack back. After seeing Kennedy without a shirt on and how ripped he was, and him 74 fucking years old, I gotta say, what's my fucking problem? So I need to get my
I'm
shit
still
back.
taking the tablets of the cider vinegar, but the supplements, I'm telling you,
Now,
from
the apple cider vinegar, I use that for weight loss, and that works amazing. Now, I
I use it.
am a advocate for that for sure.
Well, now,
That's good
I had a
stuff.
friend of mine. He was a security guard. He was massively overweight, and somebody told him about apple cider vinegar, and he started drinking a glass of apple cider vinegar. I'll spit it out every day. And he contacted me a while back, and I mean, God, you got to see the guy. He's completely transformed. I mean, he was almost
Have a
as
good night.
bad as Fat Larry. He was way out here with a belly. And he contacts me on Skype, and I'm like, holy shit, bro, what happened? He said, I drink a glass apple cider vinegar every day.
You don't have to
And I'm like,
drink it. It tastes
Right.
ranch.
It tastes
horrible.
awful.
Yeah, it tastes
You have to
awful.
have it with the mother in it, and you only do like a shot. You do like a
No,
little
but
like
it
a
comes.
shot of it.
But the thing,
It comes.
is,
They made.
I mean,
They've made it available in tablet form,
oh, they made
and
it
they.
in tablets.
Oh
And,
yeah, okay. I think I've seen that too. Yeah, yeah.
Well, good. If it's in tablets, I can take it. I can take it too.
yeah,
'Cause
because I drank it and I didn't
I
like
have
it.
when they worked on my teeth and to remove my teeth, I somehow it fucked up my gag reflex, and so anything with an aftertaste, anything with a bad taste, bleh. So I
No,
got
they have it in tablets.
they have it in tablets, so that's good. I'll take a tablet then, and then that way I can take it.
But
But yeah,
I'm
I mean,
telling
the
you, from
dude
my
was
personal experience, my personal testimony, I don't. I'm not making money on these products, and I'm not selling them. I'm telling you, I was down in the dumps from all the terrible side effects of type 2 diabetes,
right.
and I'm telling you, together with my prescription for Ozempic and the microdose that I'm using, together with supplements, everything has gone away. I have energy to do things. I have more drive
Mhm.
to be active. I mean, and I'm not lying. I have no
Right,
reason to.
right. Right, but like I said, my security guard friend. I mean, he was a big boy, and I guess he lost maybe 300 pounds, dude. And it didn't take him that long either. It only took him like I don't know, half a year, something like that.
I look slimmer. I
He,
feel and I look.
well, I told you
You're
you looked
looking
similar
good,
when I saw
Stanley.
you
You
the other
looking
day.
last time you came on camera?
Yeah,
Oh, there's
last time you
Shannon.
came on
Hold
camera,
on, let me
I
put
told you you
Shannon.
looked fine.
Shannon, look at Shannon.
Well, she looks skinny.
Is that out in the country
She looks
somewhere?
skinny.
I'm usually into Sierra Leone and women, but
He's waving in the
Shannon looks pretty
background.
good.
Somebody's waving in the background. Who's waving in the back? Somebody's waving in the background. Anyways, but yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, he lost like 300 pounds, man.
I'm
I mean,
sorry, that was one of my family members. Sorry about that.
it
Is that
was,
the husband?
no,
Was that the husband?
it was huge. He was huge, and yeah, and
Are
he's
you
never.
married? Are you married?
Well, of course, she's married. I thought
Oh,
you knew that.
I did not know that.
You did not know that. You should ask me.
So family member staying with me? No, no, that's not my husband.
Anyway, anyway, he lost like 200 or 300 pounds. Looked great. Felt great. Said he said he's never felt better than since he was a teenager. And so, I mean, the apple cider vinegar thing works. It works, man. It
You know
absolutely.
what? You know what I want to. You know what? A lot of the health advocates and the people in alternative media that are experts in chemistry, like Mike Adams, and he does the Health Ranger,
Right.
and the guy on Infowars. He had diabetes. He actually admitted to having suffered from type 2 diabetes, and he cured himself of it. He went hardcore, super disciplined with his foods, and he makes sure that he eats only clean food, and he tests his own food, and he sells products that are all organic. He testified to the fact that he cured himself of type 2 diabetes. It's possible. You can
It is
actually.
possible. I've seen cases. I've heard cases, but people that were on metformin
Yeah.
and got off of the metformin because of diet and getting rid of sugar, getting rid of carbs,
Well, they're saying
getting
I
rid of
don't
diet.
take
all the
metformin.
bad stuff.
Metformin's not good because you can't drink the metformin.
Well, they're saying that even some mild forms of cancer can be cured by simply changing your fucking diet. So I mean,
Yeah.
No,
No, but
I mean,
that's
I'm telling
that
you,
makes
the
sense.
boost I've
Common
gotten,
sense.
and a lot of people that I know, friends and family, and friends of
I
friends,
heard a
friends of
rabbi
family.
once tell me that if you only ate kosher, you would never have any health issues.
Horse shit. The ultra orthodox have plenty of
they have plenty of problems.
That
Yeah.
was what
cancers,
my Rebbe
and
said to me. He
they
said to
eat
me, but
they eat like horses, and on the
Yeah.
holidays, and the super fat ones have have all sorts of illnesses. So don't give me that bullshit.
Yeah,
And
it's not. It's not
that
too
clean
simple.
in America. It's not. It's full of
Yeah.
chemicals. The kosher label is
Everything
misleading.
gets
You
to
know,
you in the
at the
end,
end of the
man.
day,
Same crap they put in the
doesn't
rest
really
of the
mean
food.
anything.
They pump the rest of it in kosher food as well. It means nothing.
I got a broken iPhone here. I'm gonna sell it to Walmart. Let me see how much money I can get for this broken iPhone.
Where'd you find it at?
It was my old phone. I
Oh, it
broke
was your old phone and it broke. Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, let's see. You paid what, $2,000 for it? You might get $5. You might get $5.
You're a funny fucker, Vaughn.
You know what
Yeah.
Adams advocates? He advocates consuming a lot of avocados. And we grow a lot of avocados in Israel.
They say eating avocados is good. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard
He
that.
says
I've heard that eating
avocados
avocados is good.
a lot of.
Yeah.
He says especially for his type 2 diabetes. He says it helped him cure his type 2 diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you that the thing is that the boost that I got, I'm no longer taking the metformin, and I'm no longer taking the insulin shots. It's just a microdose of Ozempic once a week, and my body's beginning to recover and manufacture its own insulin again. So it has a healing property to it. It has healing effects to it.
Mm-hmm.
And over time, your body begins to recover and recuperate your liver and your pancreas. As long as you and now I have no desire to destroy myself with disgusting fast food. I haven't eaten pizza in like years.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. See, here in America, to eat healthy, it would cost me $300 to $400 in groceries a month, easy, maybe even more than that. And I don't have it. I just don't have it. I get $290 a month in food stamps, and that's it. And that's why I eat the fast food that I eat, or the TV dinners and shit that I eat, because I can't afford nothing else. If I had the $300,
Why don't you grow
$400,
some vegetables? Do you grow vegetables on your property?
it's not my property anymore. I don't have anything. I literally have nothing. I don't have anything. There is nothing in my name. I don't own anything except, my computer, and that's it. That's all I got. Everything else, it doesn't belong to me. Nothing belongs to me anymore. It's all gone. It's all gone. Well, it's a long, sordid story that I'm not going to get into.
All right, we don't need to get into it.
But anyway, the point is that the trolls won. They got rid of it. They got everything I own taken away from me. Got everybody I love and care about taken away from me. Got all my inheritance taken away from me. Got all my fucking respect taken away from me. And so I hope every one of them burns in fucking hell. I can't wait for that fucking destroyer to get here to kill every one of these goddamn trolls.
Well, everybody's going to be pretty much in the same boat you are soon enough, and not a lot of people are going to be able to get out of this. Well,
if you've already got money, you should be all right, because they'll just
no. A lot of people are going to be losing almost everything.
they'll convert it to Trump has already said they're converting it over to digital. Now they've already said it. They're converting everything over to digital.
A very, very small minority of people, not just in America, but all over the world, a very minute group of people will still have wealth. But almost everyone is about to go bankrupt right now. And I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating. Nobody will be able to keep their head above water. Everybody will drown. The banks will go down. And I'm not being fatalistic, and I'm not being alarmed.
You're not being fatalistic, because obviously if the fiat currency goes down,
going to happen. Everybody knows that home values are going to be reduced to nothing. And the bank
here's my thing.
Confiscate your money.
Here's the problem.
Almost every other average person, is going to be dirt poor soon.
Here's the problem that I have with the whole shebango. All right. And that is that Rothschild, Rockefeller, Morgan, Carnegie, Warburg, Vanderbilt, all these uber-rich trillionaires and quadrillionaires are not going to sit on their ass and let everybody destroy their fucking gig that they got going on. Because they got a good gig going, man. and they're not going to let people destroy that.
They're not
going
in
to fight.
control. They are no longer in control. They think they are. They're no longer in control. This is a transition phase. This is a real.
I'd like to know how
This
they're
is a
not in control,
quickening.
because
This is a quickening,
I can
and this
take
is a transition phase. Have you realized? Wait, let me say something. Have you realized what the sun has been doing in the past few days?
the
Have
sun
you
is
realized what the sun has been doing?
the sun has been having a conniption fit. I'm well aware of it. I've been discussing it.
And who
Watched my
controls the
video.
sun?
Who controls the sun? Well, the gods and goddesses control the sun.
The one God of the universe. The
Well,
God of Israel controls
monotheism isn't
the
real.
Have you
creator of
guys
the universe.
have you guys seen any of those strange videos about the sun?
Yeah, it's making a huge black spot, and if
It
the
has like
black
an aura, yeah, like a
yeah,
huge ring
and,
around it.
if that black spot aligns with Earth just right, they say it's going to hit us with an EM pulse it would block
The
out
Earth
everything.
is already today in like one level below the worst kind of magnetic storm, solar storm that it can
Yeah,
possibly
yeah,
endure.
yeah. It's
There's
going to be.
G5. The planet went through G4. G5. You know what G5 is? That's grid down. That's like what happened in the mid 19th century with the
The Carrington event. The Carrington event.
Carrington event. The
Oh, the
next level
Carrington event.
up
Man,
is going to take out
scary.
grids.
You talk about scary, because the Carrington event it set shit on fire. I mean, whole cities were set on fire and shit, because that solar flare. See, it burned them wires, and the wires are connected to everything and caught everything on fire.
And add to that that the Earth's magnetic field is not
poised for a pole shift.
not it's not stable, and it's flipping.
It's gonna flip.
Poles are flipping.
Yeah,
So all of that.
if you believe in the ball, I don't believe in the ball, but
coronal magnetic,
I don't believe in the ball,
and all this.
but it's
All
still
of
it's
this,
still gonna be time.
the planet it has no defenses, and it's absorbing all of it. So you're going to have earthquakes, volcanoes. Alexandria, Egypt, which is not too far away from where I live, they had 350 kilometer per hour hurricane gusts in Egypt, and I don't live too far, and nothing has happened here. But over there, they had hurricane force winds in Egypt. All right.
Uh-huh.
So all this weird stuff is happening now,
Right.
and I'm telling you, the routine is no longer the routine. And we don't have to go scaremongering or anything, but it's things are happening. And that big volcano in Naples is about to go off. The Campi Flegrei, half of Naples is going to go up in smoke and in flames.
Yeah.
So all these places are ready to pop, and the Earth is being charged more and more. The core is being charged, and what I described years and years ago is going down in conjunction with this potential strike on Iran. And now you have the White House spokesperson saying that we're formally at war with Russia. The White House, look at the headlines. You go to Infowars. Trump is saying, his people are saying that America is at war with Russia.
Well, that's about the stupidest fucking thing they can do.
They're saying China, it can imminently go after.
That would be the stupidest thing they ever did.
Why is everything coalescing? Why is everything all happening all together? I'll tell you, I told John and I told my friends years and years ago, my gut feeling told me everything would coalesce where you'd have all these events happening all at the same time, and it would be impossible to deny that we are upon an event. You want to call it whatever you want to call it. I'll call it Messianic Revelation. You call it whatever you want to call it.
You got to be one dumb. You got to be one dumb piece of shit not to see what's going on.
Yeah, because even a fucking atheist by now should be able to see that something is happening. You don't have to be religious to see what's happening. It should be obvious at this point. Should be.
Lynn May, Vaughn's girlfriend says.
Lynn May,
Vaughn's girlfriend says John and Shannon make a good couple.
And there you go.
There you go.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It was, wasn't it? It was very
It's very
nice.
nice
I
of
got
you
to
to
say,
say that.
it was very nice.
I'm just a yenta. I'm just another yenta.
The
Okay.
enclosed.
You know who I had? You know what? I'll admit to something to you. I went to public school in New Jersey, in Teaneck, New Jersey, Bergen County, when I first arrived in America, and it was like in the early '80s, like 1980, 81. And I was on the school bus, the big yellow school bus, and I sat next to this pretty blonde Irish blue-eyed chick, and that was my first American crush on an American girl I ever had. I was at the age of like 7 or 8, and I forget. I think her name was Cindy or something like that.
Oh,
Everyone knows
Cindy.
it's Cindy. Actually,
It was
Sammy, I
fun.
don't
It
think
was
you're too much. I think we're probably the same age, you and I.
what's that?
Probably.
probably.
Me? Hey, nobody
No,
my age.
it was very picturesque American. It was in the wintertime. Snow was on the ground. A lot of
Let's
the,
just say 1988. That's when I graduated high school.
high
1988.
school.
I graduated high school in 82.
I graduated in 1992.
Ah, you're a baby.
All right, I'm
I don't
gonna
know. I don't
try
know what you sent me.
Sam's
You sent
Cola.
me.
I'm Generation X.
Sam Walmart brand Sam's Cola, zero sugar. Let's see how bad it is. I like my Coca-Cola, so it should be good.
Regular Coke ain't got no aspartame. I
Here's
don't think.
a bracha for everyone, Shannon, everyone, Sammy, everyone, Vaughn. Only good things, bracha Hashem.
Oh, only good
Baruch
things.
Hashem,
Only good
John.
things.
Enjoy.
Bracha ta'anai
Only
inu
good things.
ma'kolam
Only good
she'akol
things.
niyeh b'dvara.
Amen. Enjoy.
Yeah, only good things. Only good things.
I will never
Wow, that's
take
actually,
a
you know
sip
what?
of cola ever
How
again,
is
or
it?
any soft drink ever, ever. None of
You
it
know what?
ever.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sammy. I wish I could quit soft drinks, but I just can't drink water by itself. I need taste. I need a little taste. I need
What
You bought
something.
about?
products. Wait. You
Do
bought
you, do
products
you
from
guys
Joe.
remember RC Cola? Do you remember
I
RC
love
Cola?
RC
Yeah.
Cola.
I
That's good.
love RC Cola.
Yeah, I bought the Alex Jones the fruit mix drink for the
Well, go
LOL.
buy his methylene blue, or go get it from his store. Get it.
How much is it? You know what it is off the top of your head?
It's like less than you can get 3. He has a special sale. You get 3 bottles for $50.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, and it'll last you for a good few months. And
okay.
I can't say more good things about it. It's actually made me less, a brain fog. I'm not stuttering as much, and I'm not kind of,
That's right. You don't say all the time anymore.
and I'm not,
You
and
used
I'm
to say
not. Yeah, well, you know what? There's no brain fog, and I'm not kind of reaching for the words as much. I can think more clearly.
Yeah.
That's the good thing when you have that as one of the benefits of supplements. Forget about it. If you can think clearly, forget about it.
That's
Look
awesome.
into getting
Yeah.
supplements from Joe.
Yeah, I like
Get
the
rid of
supplements,
KY Republican guy out there in the chat. Get rid of his ass.
Get rid of his ass. You got
Yeah,
it.
and I'm going. While you do that, I'm going to get a Mountain Dew.
You got it.
I will never drink. That's what gave me type 2 diabetes. I abused myself. It was like almost to the point of committing
Well, I stay
suicide.
away from the sugar. I only drink either diet or sugar-free soda. So, unfortunately, I get the aspartame, which is probably almost as bad as the diabetes.
It's worse. It's horrid. It's horrible.
Yeah, I know. It's my sin. It's the cross that I bear.
Man, I'm with the
Shit,
things
I'm
that
fucking
are.
hungry. I'm gonna go back to the Walmart and get a fucking macaroni salad or something, man. Oh, I'm hungry for something. What should I get, Sammy? What should I buy?
I had some French fries. Homemade French
Mr.
fries I
Thumper.
made for myself.
Mr.
Oh, what was that? Uh-oh. What was
Somebody
that,
broke
Shannon?
it.
What was that, Shannon? You got to
No,
explain. 'Cause
somebody
what
broke
was that?
in. It wasn't Shannon. Somebody broke into the.
It was Shannon. It was Shannon because the mic
No,
was
I
open.
told you I have family members over, you guys. I'm in and out.
Put that. Okay, yeah, all right. We're gonna have to. All right, it is what it is. We unfortunately.
Are you still talking to your ex-wife?
Um. Yeah, I'm on and off again with her. Yeah.
You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, we lost Shannon. Bye, Shannon.
Well, it turns out that I think Shannon is a cooperating with the trolls, so she outed herself live on the show. It's
She
a
did what now?
shame. I don't know. I don't know. We can't. It's a shame, Vaughn, that everyone we meet it just ends up being a fucking piece of shit.
We just
Ends
can't
up
get
being
we
piece
just can't
of
get a
shit.
break, man. We just can't get a fucking break. I don't know why. We
Yeah.
just can't get a fucking break. I don't know why. It's not right, man.
It is what it is.
Just can't seem to get a fucking break, man.
John, why don't you move back home for a while? I mean, you can't just live on the streets like this.
I can survive. I can survive. I'm a survivor.
Why is it so difficult for you to just move back home to Long Island? Why?
His mom offered to let him come back home, and he refused.
Yeah,
I was there.
because
I was
I
there
don't
when
want to start. I don't want to fucking go back to Long Island and start all over. And
I was there when she asked him, and he refused, and that's the end of it. That's his mom offered to let him come back, and he said no. I'm gonna make the best of it.
Dude, don't live in your car. Just go back home for a while. You know why? I mean, when things really hit the fan, you're close to Long Island. You're gonna go home. When you have no money, you have nothing.
All right, now. Yeah, let me say this. I am with Sammy 100% on that, because if you're in your car when shit really does hit the fan, you're going to be in a bad spot, man.
no, at least I have shelter. Well, the only thing. Well, what do you mean? I'm going to be in a bad spot. What do you mean?
The fucking
You're not
streets are
gonna
going to be
make it. You're gonna be
the streets are going to be a war zone.
I'll fucking drive off. I'll fucking go into the
dude. The streets are going to be a war zone, dude. They're going to be a war zone.
It already you make it sound like it isn't a war zone. Every
Well,
fucking shot that you can see is roaming the streets.
Mm-hmm.
It's already a war zone.
I mean, honestly, John, is it just about your own kind of psychology that you don't want to go back home to
he feels like if he does
the only
he's
positive.
defeated.
Okay, if I have to start over on Long Island, get another job, and find work again, that's not a problem. The positive thing
but
would
you're
be
gonna have some family around you. You're not gonna be on your own.
Right.
I mean, just get over the ego trip or the pride. Swallow your pride. Being alone is more self-destructive.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that car when shit hits the fan.
Going back home for a while and recovering from whatever it is that you're going through, because you're eating crap. You look horrible. Your belly is bloated.
It's big, right? It's a big.
You need time back with your mom and at home.
Yeah,
and
there's no shame in going back to mom.
Look, I'm biding my time, and I'm miracles happen. I don't know. Maybe the Messiah.
Forget miracles. Things are going to happen soon that are going to demand that you go back to living with your mom for a while. You're not going to make it. Yeah, in the shape you're in right now, you should go back home to your mom.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm giving you advice as a friend. For your own self-preservation, you should go back home for a while.
I'll take it into consideration.
You should.
As a friend.
Lin May sent me 3 pictures, actually 6 of 7. Using Lin May's email account, sent me 3 documents, 3 pictures. One is of NATO's official symbol, and the other one purports to be the header of a document, and then the other one is a piece of a document, and I don't know what it's. I don't know what claim to know what it's supposed to mean. I guess they're trying to say that NATO is going to be disbanded or some shit. News to me. News to me. I haven't heard anything about it. But she wanted me to say something about it, so there you go. That's
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what
What
the.
about Subways? Sammy, would you approve of me eating a Subway sandwich?
Get you a Subway. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Whatever
Get
you
you.
want, just don't abuse yourself. You're abusing yourself. You need to
Speaking.
eat
What's today's
healthy.
special? What's today's special?
So specials are like two sandwiches which are like foot long for $6.99. One is cheesy chicken ham and one is ham and salami.
Ham and salami. Should I get the ham and salami, the chazer and the
That
sandwich?
sounds pretty good. Ham and salami is
No,
different.
no. Let me get.
Eat up.
Wait a minute. You're not allowed ham. You're back to being a Jew again. You're not allowed ham. Quit that. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes, you are. Well, now what was the impetus for her being a troll again? What was going on? What happened? I missed the whole damn thing. As
Lin
usual.
May?
No, fucking Shannon. Shannon. Apparently,
I went with the
Shannon said
turkey,
it.
guys. I went with the turkey.
You went with the turkey, okay? What was it Shannon
Yes.
did that freaked you out, John? What happened?
No, she didn't do anything. She has family members around her talking to her. Big deal.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. What did Shannon do that convinced you she was trolling? Because I told you she was, but what convinced you? What convinced you? What happened? I missed the whole damn thing.
What matter? She's trolling, not trolling.
I was in the kitchen. I missed the whole damn thing. What happened?
If she at least admitted she takes supplements and she takes things that to improve her health that are not mainstream.
Well, she looks pretty damn skinny, and that's unusual for American women. So that's saying something. If you see a skinny American woman, that's saying something because most of the women in America are fat. I don't mean just a few
What in
pounds.
God's
I mean
green
they're
earth
fat,
is this
fat.
here?
And something needs to be done.
Listen, I went through this phase
Yeah,
of
yeah.
self-destruction with the food. It is
I'll take
really
spinach.
unnecessary. It is extremely unnecessary.
It
Well, I'll
is.
take the Chipotle.
John, you should move back home and start taking care of your diet.
A little more Chipotle.
He should go.
Perfect,
I mean,
perfect.
he's
I'll
gonna
get
get.
olives.
He
I'll
already
take
has
olives.
type 2 diabetes.
I almost missed those.
He's gonna get really severe side effects and
That's
sort of
for, here.
organ damage. Type 2 diabetes leads to organ damage, and it leads to your limbs becoming numb. They can actually begin to cut your fucking feet off your toes.
That's
You can
right.
get
They'll
gangrene.
start cutting off limbs, and you ain't got none left.
You know who I really feel bad for? I felt bad for a guy from Long Island was one of my guitar heroes, and he was Jewish. What's his name? Leslie, the guy from Mountain, the guitarist from Mountain.
Yeah, Mountain. Yeah. Mhm.
Tip. I gotta give a tip.
What was his name?
I forget his name.
Thank you.
I don't need to receive.
He died of diabetes. He actually had limbs cut off. And in his final days, he was in a wheelchair. He was like really overweight. And he had his feet, just, what do you call that? When you have limbs removed? What do you call that? The surgery?
Amputation.
Amputation.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy, and he was an awesome guitarist. He's one of the guitarists I like to emulate. His playing style.
That is unfortunate, but I mean, everybody, like I said, people live within their means, and if all you can afford to eat is junk food, well, then that's what your lot in life's going to be. I mean, that's just the way it goes. It sucks, but that's the way it goes.
He was a heavy Leslie West.
In order for me
Leslie West.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. In order for me
He was
to
always struggling with his weight.
right. Right. In order for me to eat healthy, like I said, I would have to spend $200 to $300 a week in groceries in order to eat healthy. I can't afford that. I only get $290 every month, and I have to make that stretch. And the only way to make it stretch is to buy these TV dinners. That's the only way I can survive. I can't afford anything else because, like I said, eating healthy would be about $300 to $400 a week, and I don't have it. I just don't have it. Now, I used to get $535 a month, and they even cut that in half, and never got it. I never got it back. So that's just the way it goes. It's the way it goes, man. Shit happens.
I cook you Mugu Gai Pan, James.
Okay, well that sounds good. I love
I have
Mugu
no
Gai.
idea what that is, but yeah, it could
Oh,
be good.
Mugu Gai Pan. You don't know what Google my dude. You lived in New York how many years? And you don't know what Mugu Gai Pan is? It's good stuff. You need to get
It
some.
sounds like the noise that the woman makes when she's gargling my cock. I don't know.
You need to get some. You need to get some Mugu Gai Pan and try it out. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff, man. You like orange chicken, right,
What
John?
happened?
You like orange chicken, right?
Oh, I love orange chicken.
Okay, it's orange chicken with rice or noodles, either one. That's all
Okay.
it is.
Oh, that's what it is.
And it's got veggies in it, and it's cooked in a wok instead of conventional cooking. It's cooked in a wok, so it's steam. It's steam cooked. It's very good, very 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 good. And
Look at Leslie West. He grew up in almost the exact same places where I grew up. He grew up in Hackensack, New Jersey. That's like a stone's throw away from Teaneck, where I grew up in Jersey.
Vaughn, is that you in the comments?
what?
Someone with the name Von Helton. Is that you or is that?
I'm banned on YouTube. Come on.
Okay, just
You know I'm
making sure.
banned on YouTube.
Well, you told me the other
Banned
day
on
they
you.
got your IP address, so I was just double
He also grew up in Forest Hills in Queens.
Oh, in Queens, yeah. Well,
Oh,
And he lived on Long Island near places where John lived.
I'm not going to dox myself in New York because if I do, these fucking trolls will track me down while I'm there. So no, I'm not going to do that. I will say this. I will say that I've been to Queens. I can say that. I've been there. I can say that. But I'm not going to dox myself. No fucking way. Because you never know. I may have to go back to New York. There may be something that forces me to go back to New York. And so I need, I want to be able to keep my options open. Because it's always a good thing to keep your options open. Always a good thing. So. You're the devil.
John, I was in your shoes, literally. Also, eating myself to death, eating so unhealthy that it was sort of like a mild form of slow kind of suicide. It's a form of suicide you're committing now.
Yeah,
you really need to stop yourself and go back home. Yep. Seriously, stop yourself and go back home.
To mom.
Yeah, and just temporary. It doesn't have to be permanent. Just just temporary.
Kill yourself.
Because I mean, you don't want to. I'm telling you, man, you don't want to be on the streets if shit goes south, man. I'm telling you, you don't want to be on the streets if shit goes south, because it's going to be hell on the streets. I'm not making that shit up. I'm not exaggerating either. It's going to be bad. Really fucking bad. You don't want to be anywhere near that shit, man.
Honestly, go back home, and it's close. I'm telling you, it's close.
I agree. It's close. I mean, we can argue about.
I used to eat Subways all the time as well, but they put a lot of crap in their bread, and it's nothing there is really organic
like I said in my morning coffee, my Sunday edition of morning coffee. You got all these damn chemicals in the food. We got fish washing up on shore, and when they examined them, they had fucking pharmaceutical fucking chemicals in them from the pharmacy. Our pharmacy. They aspirin and fucking back pain medicine and fucking kidney medicine, and it was all in the damn fish, washed up on shore, dead as a doorknob. Thousands and thousands of them. We got to stop the chemicals, man. We've got to stop this shit with the chemicals. We just do. We fucking do. But I mean, it made the news. You can Google it. It made the news. Fish just washing up on shore, and when they examined them, it was all pharmaceuticals that had killed them. That's what killed them, pharmaceuticals. It's like, holy shit, man. We got to stop this. We've got to stop this.
I'll tell you something, John. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you. I mean, and I don't want to admit this because some people are listening, and they might think of me differently.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was doing what you're doing, I had an episode where my blood sugar spiked to 600, and I began to have problems walking. I couldn't walk.
I thought I was having a heart attack one day, and I went to the emergency room.
Well, you probably
They
were
said,
having
you're
a
not
heart.
having a heart attack. You just have your blood sugar's over.
Yeah,
I don't know what they
it's
said.
it's
No, the
horrible.
doctor came in and going, you have diabetes, right? And I go, no, I had no clue. He goes, your A1C is in the 7s. And I said, what does that mean? He says normal A1C is 1.5.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh, shit, John.
You need to
Can you hear me?
stop
Like,
doing
what
what you're
happened?
doing.
John, you better get to a fucking doctor, bro. And goddamn.
No, you need to go home.
my fucking.
Go
Well,
home.
that too.
Take care of yourself.
That too, but I mean, still, goddamn, that's nuts, bro. That's crazy, man. That's
I had that, and I couldn't walk straight. I was like
My
walking like a
ortheo
drunk.
keeps fucking
I
up.
lost
don't
my
know why
balance, and I was tripping over, and I had I was dizzy, and I had my head was light, and I felt like I was going to collapse.
wow.
I had and I was just as big as John, and I've lost enough weight to now say that I'm going to cure myself of this type 2 diabetes. I don't want to suffer this kind of disease.
Yeah.
God forbid, no more. No way.
Right. I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you a bit. 'Cause I tell you, man, this shit ain't.
No,
This
when
shit
you
ain't.
get
Do you guys see where I am?
honestly,
Do you see where I am? Do you see where I am?
Kinda.
I'm out in the woods.
yeah,
it's
where is
dark.
that out in the woods?
I'm out in the woods.
It's kind of dark, but whatever.
Is that
Yeah,
like
so
up
I
there
got a
like,
portable heater. It's a little chilly.
Yes. Yeah, it got chilly. It got chilly
up
here.
there with all the greenery and the trees there?
It got chilly here
Yeah.
as well.
Let me see.
Is Shannon single and available? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? I don't know people's personal lives. Fuck. I'm not a YouTube troll. I don't pry into people's personal lives. Wow.
I
what
got a question for Shannon. Do you recognize that phone number, Shannon?
Nada.
Peculiar answer.
Somebody says in the outside chat, John, did you pay your dad back yet? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. I have no clue.
John, just swallow your pride. Go back home for a good while.
For a little while. Yeah, that ain't going to hurt to go back for a little while.
I was
What
thinking,
area code is that?
Canada, where you're at.
You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are.
But you know what?
I'm not in Canada, John.
I got a question for you, Sammy.
What?
Should I start eating Subway every day, or should I eat McDonald's every day?
No, you should go home and help get some help from your family to get Ozempic, and it'll control your appetite. Because your appetite is going to kill you.
Dude,
You're eating yourself to death. You're like this type of American that will eat himself to death.
John.
Instead of taking a gun to your head, you're committing a slow form of suicide, and you
Well,
need to
his
stop
mom,
doing it.
his mom can make healthy food for him to eat, so he needs to go at least.
No, you can get help from your family to get Ozempic if you don't have medical insurance. They can find a way to help you get it, and Trump is making it more available and more affordable. And you should use it. You should take it. You need it. You are a candidate for Ozempic as a medicine to heal you, not just to make you lose weight, but to help heal your body from the type 2 diabetes. You're destroying your organs. You got to look at Leslie West, the poor bastard. He died 5 years ago, and he was one of the best guitarists in the world. And he turned into, he just drank and ate himself to death. He became so fat that he had to amputate both of his legs. And he died of diabetes. Do you need that? You don't need that, John. That should inspire these people that had it all and they just ate themselves to death. You don't need that.
Yeah, I don't. Then I really be fetching if I lose both my legs, right?
Very fetching. Yeah.
Yeah, fetching.
She walks like an angel, walks like an angel, talks like an angel, and that is why.
And on top of all the reasons why you shouldn't feel any sort of
The
hesitation.
positive thing about going back to Long Island is that I could start going to synagogue.
Yeah, you shouldn't feel any shame or hesitation in doing that because half the country is not hacking it. Half the people your age or more are not hacking it, and they've moved back in with their family, with their parents.
Yeah, they didn't have a choice. They just didn't have a choice. When liberalism has destroyed this country. I mean, it really has. New York, the entire East Coast, and the entire East Coast and the entire West Coast is so goddamn expensive to live. You can't live, and I'm living proof. I had to leave. I had to go back to Ohio and Kentucky, where I could actually live, because you can't live on the East Coast and West Coast. You can't. Not unless you're making shit tons of money. And I was making good money. That's the funny part about it. I was making good money at the time. At the time, I was making $9 an hour. That's damn good money back in the day.
John, you are in need of a reset. Going back home and resetting is what you need.
Yeah, that would be a reset. That would be a type of reset. Yeah, absolutely. That would be a type of reset.
You don't need to have fucking strangers all around you, and when you're isolated and you're living alone, and you're only gonna destroy yourself quicker. You need to have
people around you.
Around you.
Yeah, having good people around you that care is important. It is important. It just is.
You see how beautiful, you guys? I'm taking you on a walk.
Very nice. I like the forest out there. It looks very,
absolutely. Forest is always good. Yeah. Always good.
Nature.
The Piece de Resistance is coming up. I'm going to show you.
Okay, all right.
There's a lake there or something. There's a lake.
Yep.
You got a lake or a river there somewhere.
Yeah, I'll show you. Coming up.
And a river runs through it. Yeah. River runs through it.
Actually, I really I worked a lot in New England, in Massachusetts, and in Vermont, in upstate New York, in New Hampshire, and I never got to Maine, but New England, and Rhode Island, I worked at. I was a traveling salesman, so I got to see a lot of the country. And New England is one of the most beautiful parts of the country. It's really a beautiful part of America.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
See?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
looks like a lake there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice. Good for you there, Shannon. Are you living out there in the country, getting away from
absolutely.
Yeah.
craziness.
I love
Good for
it
you.
out here. It's so gorgeous. See?
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you grow some organic vegetables and things like that where you live?
I don't. I did try to a couple years ago, but I unfortunately no.
No,
What
but you
about
get
you
like
where you are, Sammy? Do
you
you
get
grow
like
anything out there?
where I live, I don't live too far away from agricultural valleys. There's actually a very famous valley I don't live too far away from, the Jezreel Valley, and they have a bunch of agricultural communes there and kibbutzim. I go there and I buy a lot of stuff that's organic. It
How's
Mm-hmm.
the
doesn't.
food compared to the East Coast?
What's the matter?
The
What's the
Israelis
matter
here,
with
like
you?
we're a lot like Californians, very
Hmm.
health
Maybe I'll
conscious here,
drive up and see Shannon.
and
Maybe I'll
Yeah.
move in with Shannon.
they're very
Shannon,
health
can I move
conscious
in
here.
with you?
Oh, we're taking off for your truck.
People
Yeah,
here,
as I
I mean,
smoke a
people here.
cigarette,
No, people here,
right?
A majority of them are slim and they take care of what they eat. And we have a slight epidemic of obesity, but that's been also addressed here, and people look for active sort of cures or answers to losing weight here, like in California, that has to do a lot more with nutrition and
Yeah.
exercise, but also supplements and eating organic. That's people here, and there has been an epidemic of obesity and diabetes in Israel as well, but people here are not pushovers. They push back. So when we find out it's the food doing it, or it's the garbage, in the food, people here get off of that. They might have episodes in their life, but then they take the medicine that actually is effective. So Ozempic here, a lot of people have realized that it is a very effective, and people take it. And I'm using it. Thank God I got the prescription, and it's helping me.
Well,
No,
that's
believe me.
good.
Believe me, if I could afford $400 a week grocery bill, I would do it. But I ain't got
You
it.
know what? You know how much I'm paying for the Ozempic? It's subsidized, and healthcare here is subsidized. I pay 60 shekels a month. You know how much that is? That's
Wow.
less than $20. That's like $18.
Well, that's not bad.
Hey
That's not bad.
guys, I'm gonna jump off because my battery is really low. So,
Okay.
all right, guys, have a good night.
Yourself
So,
out
Sorry,
there.
John. Don't be mad, okay?
Yeah, all right, fine.
All right.
You're making up to me by throwing me on the bed and jumping on top of me. All right.
John. John.
he realizes that's not going to
Bye.
happen. He realizes that's not going to happen. I think he does. Anyway, I think he does. I think he realizes.
Who says I'm joking?
John, what are you doing? You're just going for you're hopping from the subways back to the supermarket.
Yeah, where else am I gonna go? I got time to kill.
Oh my God, John! Seriously, it's like you see your life is now revolving around food now.
I know. I'm left wandering. I'm like in the desert for 40 years. It's gonna be rough.
No, you go home, John. Go home. You're not helping yourself, really. You need to reset. You
No,
need to
I don't
reset.
think. I think I'll be okay.
You're not going to be okay. You're destroying your health. You're destroying your health. You're destroying yourself.
Well,
You should at least take pity on yourself. Feel some.
there's no pity.
God,
Here.
I wish to God I would have won the damn lottery Saturday or Friday or whenever it was.
There's
But
no
oh well.
pity. No more pity, Sammy. No more pity. We got to man up.
Yeah,
No,
I
no.
got
It's not I'm saying that. I'm not saying that as being
to.
sort of like a wuss about it. But I'm not saying take pity on yourself in a way that you should feel bad or whatever. You should. I'm saying it in a way as far as being responsible. Take pity on your body. Take pity on your health, and stop you're deluding yourself. You should see the rest of your age group and the rest of the people in the country and realize that you're not alone. You're in the
I'm not a
same
young
boat
chicken
as
anymore. Is
millions.
that what you're saying? I'm not a. I'm not
No,
a.
no, no. You're in the same boat as millions of people, and you should not think that you're a failure because at so many others in your age group that have tried and tried and they've not been able to hack it, moved back home until things looked up for them. But you really need to take care of yourself and move back home.
I'll really as a friend, Sammy, I'll consider it. All right,
You should.
I'll consider it.
Living in your car is going to damage your mind and your mental well being more than moving back into a room in your mom's house. Living in a car is like being a homeless person.
Oh
You gotta
yeah, look
fuck.
at. Okay, all right,
You just
okay,
gotta
okay, okay.
fuck it.
Next topic. Next topic. Okay. Prestige. We got it. We get it. Okay. Got it. Got it. Get it. Good. Got it. Good. Get it. Got
Good.
it. Get it. Good.
Yeah,
Got
now
it.
now
Get
we
it.
need
Get
to
it. Got it.
now we
Good.
need to come up with non-invasive catheters that we can wear while we're driving a car. That way we can piss and keep right on driving. We need
I
that. That needs to be a thing. That needs to be a thing, man.
Someone says I have to start drinking more. That's probably true. I probably should drink more. One of my good friends that I used to know back upstate when I lived in Lake George, he used to tell me all the time, John. Yeah, he used to tell me all the time. He said, John, drink more and worry less. That's what he used to say to me.
Mm.
Yeah, very good. That's hard. That's terrific. That's until you really have a heart attack. You know.
Hmm.
So let me finish my story I was telling because my phone wasn't working. So I was having chest pains, and I could have swore I was having a heart attack. And I
Hmm.
went to the emergency room, and they took me in. And the guy comes. Waiting for him to come back with the test, and he says, he comes in. He goes, you have diabetes, right? And I said, I had no idea I had diabetes. He goes, your A1C levels is on the high sevens. And I said, what does that mean? He says, well, normal people is 1.5. I went,
Right.
oh shit, it's in sevens. He goes, yeah. So he said my heart wasn't in. So they took me to. I went to a cardiologist to get my heart
Cardiologist.
tested, and
Yeah.
apparently I have a really good heart. My heart is very good shape. My heart's in very good shape. So other I might have some problems, but
When you
heart
when
wise.
you when you hit your 40s, it's not going to be in good shape, and that's
Yeah.
soon.
And wait until you hit your 50s, it'll be worse. And then when you get 60, like me, it's going to be even worse. So yeah, have fun with that. Have fun with that.
All right, let's see what happens.
Moon cards are an incredible
So that's
source.
how I found out I had diabetes. I guess I was living with it all this time without knowing.
That's how most people discover that they're diabetic.
Yeah, it's fucked up, right?
Yeah, once you start getting complications, then you're going to get real serious about fighting diabetes.
I'm gonna get
But
what?
you're not. Once you start getting real serious complications,
Listen,
the
I'm
brain.
waiting. I'm waiting for good news. I'm biding my time, Sammy. I'm waiting for either Salamantu to come around and say she loves me, or I find somebody else that comes around and say they love me. And then if I find someone, then I think about changing my ways. But for right now, I really don't have nothing to live for, Sammy. I really don't.
Well, come on. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you when I had this episode where I was living alone in an apartment, a small apartment, and I had divorced the ex right after my son had been born. He was an infant of about a year or less than 2 years, and the agony of raising or having him on the weekends, taking him
Okay.
on, and I had a car. I had my own car, and I was living on the fourth story of a 4-story building with no elevator, and I was like up and down the stairs with my son on my shoulders, with my all of the groceries, bags of groceries, and I was totally alone, and I was raising my son on the weekends, and I had him on the holidays, and it was, and I was working.
That's a beautiful story. Your baby boy got you to change. I love that.
Yeah, but I mean, I was living like you, and I was destroying my health. I was eating pizzas and Coca-Cola every night, and hamburgers, all takeout, all fast food.
Yeah.
And within a year I developed diabetes, type 2 diabetes. And I regret doing that to myself.
Apparently, it doesn't take long to get it either. Apparently,
no. I drank a whole bottles, like 2-liter bottles of soda, Coca-Cola every night.
I know.
And I thought that wouldn't be harmful, but it destroyed me in less than a year. And I was like, and God forbid, I was strolling along with my son on the bus platform, and I almost fell into the bus lane because I was so dizzy, and
Wow.
I lost my my balance, and I lost my hearing almost also. And he was looking at me, and my poor little boy. He's saying, "What's wrong with you, Dad?" I mean, it's like you look at, and I was about to die, and I could have died. So I'm saying, take pity on yourself. Don't you're slowly killing yourself now.
Yeah, go hang out with your mom for a while, dude. Let her fix you
All
up.
right, okay. We keep saying the same thing. I'll take it into consideration.
Let her fix you up. It ain't gonna hurt.
I'll take it into consideration.
All right.
I'll take it into consideration.
The Queen of Wands has appeared today to encourage you to see your unique beauty. Whether or not you fit the modern standard of what is considered beautiful does not matter as long as you feel confident in your appearance. The Queen of Wands knows how to be charming and look good no matter what she looks like on the outside. When you see yourself as beautiful, so will everyone else. Don't get caught up in comparing yourself to others today. Instead, try to remember that your energy is what makes you attractive to the people who are meant to be in your life. Feeling like you look good gives you a type of confidence and charm that makes you irresistible to others. So there you go. So good word there. That's
what the hell were you reading?
I get these moon readings every now and then.
Moon readings.
Yeah, I get a moon reading every now and then, and so it's
I get a moon reading. I get a moon reading every once in a while when Shani rolls over and shows us the bottom.
But anyway, it's geared specifically to me. But I mean, it's still a good word. I mean, might help somebody else.
Sammy, I want to hear good news. I want to hear something good, positive news, Sammy.
Yeah, positive. Some positive.
Give me something positive, Sammy. Sammy, you there?
He may not be there.
Did he fall in?
Positive news? Well, listen,
there he is.
I'll give you some positive news.
Let's download the PDF.
And as much
Comprehensive Compendium of Hermetic Wisdom.
As bombastic as it may sound, bombastic as it may sound, the world now, including Europe and including Trump's team and his administration, has gone into a panic. They've gone into a panic, and rightfully so.
Okay, hold on.
The Iranians.
Trump or someone else? Trump or someone else?
Well, will you let me finish my statement
let him
here?
get to the point.
Basically.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Whatever.
I'm getting to the point. Iran is going to be dealt with soon, and the world has woken up to the fact that it has to be dealt with. They have the IAEA, and we have and other Austrian intelligence and other intelligence agencies. They've all confirmed that they or the Iranians have enough fissile material for minimum 10 nuclear bombs, if not 24 nuclear bombs, and they've even stated their agenda and their strategy is to build tactical nuclear weapons and fire them at us so there won't be any blowback on the surrounding Arab countries. They want to hit towns, bases, and cities with tactical nukes, which they already have the fissile material for. We have all the legitimacy right now to strike them, and it will be in coordination with Trump. The games that are being played, he can play them as much as he likes. We will surprise the world, and we will strike Iran. And once we do that, then everything will start rolling downhill as far as the global meltdown. It will be the catalyst. It will be the trigger. And then you'll have to go back home, John. You should go home now, because this can happen any day now.
Well, I could lose my electric and internet any day, so. Wouldn't that be ironic? Wouldn't that be ironic, Sammy? I lose my internet and my electricity, and I ain't got no power on the very day that all hell breaks loose on Earth. That'd be crazy. That'd be insane.
You're close. You'll have a sense of relief.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something that I told John, and it's not meant to bring you down. But when the Messiah is revealed, in our beliefs on the end times, it means the entire world will be humbled financially. Yeah. Financially, everybody goes broke. Everybody, when the Messiah is revealed, everybody becomes poor. Yeah, that's what God does to the world. Mm-hmm. All right. So if you're already there, you should rejoice. You're not going to lose more than what you already have if you're already down in the dumps.
Yeah, and that could very well be why the gods allowed all this shit to happen, is so that I wouldn't have anything for the government to take away.
Absolutely not a liberal. I grew up in New York City, in Brooklyn. I went to a liberal arts college, and I had my flirtation with liberalism when I was in my teens and 20s. Because that's when it was sexy and cool and appealing. Right. But it's a form of self-destruction, so no.
Yeah, it's self-destructive.
I'm not a liberal, no. I'm you could call me a religious right-wing, a conservative with sort of humanistic, a liberal positions on just accepting people for what they are and who they are. But if you're a degenerate, if you're demented, if you're suicidal, if you're unhealthy, I'll tell it to you to your face. You're not behaving normally. You've got issues psychologically or whatever. I'm not going to be politically correct and liberal and say it's okay. It's not okay.
No, because it's not okay, because your health matters, and that is not healthy. And I see this as an orderly of 14 years.
How about a nice thing of organic strawberries? What about organic strawberries?
Fuck yeah, get some strawberries. Sure, why not? Holy shit, $3.32 for a box of strawberries? Damn. Well, still, I mean, I get for New York, it probably isn't bad. Everything's so fucking high in New York. That's probably not bad. Everything's so damn expensive,
something
man.
To snack on, Sammy.
What?
I need a fruit, or I need a piece of fruit to snack on.
Pineapple, dude.
Pineapple is loaded with sugar. I can't eat pineapple.
Loaded with sugar?
Yeah, pineapple is like one of the worst.
We'll get a real pineapple and cut the fucker in half.
Hey,
Too much sugar.
Get something like that. With
in a real pineapple? No, shouldn't be.
Get the melon and the
sugar in it.
Hey, did you guys know that watermelon is a major aphrodisiac? If you want to get like a super hard on, watermelon.
You should have told me that when I had Salamanto in my bed.
What's the secret ingredient in watermelon? Do you know?
No,
I don't know.
L-citrulline. Oh, citrulline. Okay.
You know what that does? It opens up your blood vessels, and it actually helps.
Should I get the watermelon one, or should I get the watermelon, cantaloupe, and melon?
Get the mixed fruits. Get the mixed fruits.
Mixed fruits.
Yeah.
Try the mixed fruits. Yeah, why not?
Because L-citrulline is what bodybuilders use for endurance. and it's and one of the natural foods that has the most L-citrulline is watermelon.
Yeah.
So if you want like nitric oxide, for kind of like a blood vessel, a kind of like it makes it expands your blood vessels, and it helps your blood flow, and it kind of reduces blood pressure.
Okay.
So watermelon is a very, aside from the fact that it's got sugar in it, it's very good for your blood vessels.
Yay.
And this is what allows you to get a strong erection and a hard on.
Yeah, there you go. It sounds like a wiener. The wiener, the word.
Instead of all the boner pills that are being sold, you got a lot of fruits that are very effective in doing that work.
Yeah.
And also the beets. Beets.
Yeah, beets are real good for you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beets are real good for you.
Yeah, watermelon is awesome. Watermelon is and also it's you filling. It gives you a sense of being full with the watermelon. But I'm feeling that things are looking up. And for me personally, things are looking up. For my when my health has improved so drastically and so quickly, I will say that thank God, and I really am appreciative. And I'll say that prayers have been answered, and my health has been highly, highly improved, and I thank God for that.
Yeah.
What do you have if you don't have your health? You have nothing.
You have nothing. That's correct. That is correct. You have nothing. The connection was reset. Yeah. You're there in the sky. Oh, yes, you are. Yeah, but. Well,
Someone says they're having a porterhouse steak. That's nice.
yeah, somebody's got money. I mean, I can't eat steak all
And
fucking
if
day.
if you need any more confirmation that God is involved and God is getting directly involved and is going to be direct divine intervention, the fact that Trump is now, his top advisor is coming out and talking to the press and saying that the United States is officially at war with Russia, and this is Trump now, that he was going to be the peacemaker, and now
Right.
the United States is
Yeah, that went out the
declared
window,
war
didn't it?
against Russia.
Yeah, that went out the window, didn't it? I'm going to be a peacemaker.
If
I'm not
we
going
need
to.
any
I'm
more
not going. I'm
proof
not going to
that
let.
God is
I'm not
about
going to let.
to get directly
I'm not going
involved,
to let World War III happen. I'm not going to let. That was his talking point. I'm not going to let World War III happen. Well, obviously, getting in a war with Russia, it's going to keep escalating until it eventually develops into a nuclear war. That's just the way it is, man. That's reality. Okay, I live in the real world, not the fake world. So we go into war with Russia. That means it's eventually going to blossom into full-blown nuclear war. China's going to get involved.
no, you know what? At this point, I'll tell you something. At this point, it's preferable. It's preferable a global thermonuclear war. It's better to focus on Iran, take out Iran, and deal with the consequences of the dollar collapse, the global financial reset, and then you'll avoid a thermonuclear war with Russia. Everybody will be too busy dealing with the aftermath of the global financial collapse.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, to me, it stinks of high heaven. Stinks to high
Yeah,
heaven.
I don't like it. We should not be going to war with major superpowers. That's a bad fucking idea.
I'm saying as a
The
distraction.
fact is, Iran. Also, the fact is, Iran never hasn't attacked a country in over 200, years, over almost 300 years, longer than America has been around.
Right.
I mean, that's a fact. I mean, they might be
There was
assholes.
the Iraq-Iran war, all right, and they lost 1 million people, and the
Preference.
Iraqis
That's why.
lost a
That's
million
why
people.
preference. That's why I preference that they haven't been the instigator of attacking their neighbors. That's what I said. The
And another thing is,
Iran war. The Iraq was the one that instigated that.
sure, but their surrogates, the Yemenis, are an arm and a branch of the IRGC of the Iranian regime, and so was Hezbollah. And Hezbollah actually tormented Iranians that were against the regime in Iran. So the dissidents there speak out against the Hezbollah militia army that are hostile and aggressive. So don't give me that the
You
Iranians
know
are
what,
not
Captain
hostile.
Serious? I want to say, you know what? The rabbi's Kool-Aid is so yummy and tasty. I got to be honest with you, it's really good. I actually enjoy having the rabbi's Kool-Aid personally. Other than Sammy, I don't know about Sammy, but I love the Kool-Aid. I drink the Kool-Aid. I love the Kool-Aid. Thank you so much. What were you saying, Sammy?
I'm saying that it's
You're
preferable.
saying let's just fucking go. Fuck it.
No, it's preferable to take the avenue of risking a meltdown in the global markets instead of a nuclear war with Russia or with China.
Right.
All right,
I mean,
I'm gonna have some of the watermelon, bro.
it's gonna at least help the world avoid a nuclear war.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, the watermelon's good. You know what, Sammy? You know what? I'm gonna have to start eating healthy. You're right. I'm gonna start eating more watermelon. I'm gonna start eating more fucking fruits and vegetables and just get my mind right.
Yeah, well, the soda is what's frying your mind. All of that stuff is frying your mind. The sodas.
Don't
The
smoke.
soda is
Sugar,
going fine.
aspartame, any of it.
You're saying the soda is calcifying my Yiddish cup.
That's it.
Yeah, it's turning you into a psycho.
That's right.
You gotta say it's a form of self-destruction. It's suicidal. You gotta stop drinking that garbage.
Out of money in a hump, it looks like self-destruction.
It is the reason you got diabetes. It's the number one cause of diabetes is the sugary fizzy drinks. The carbonated sugar drinks. Number one reason, and also the fruit juices that you get in the cartons. Those that'll give you a type 2 diabetes.
Okay, we got a good question out here. 4x4 actually asked a serious question. Actually, a troll that actually asked a good question.
Yeah.
I have a question for Sammy. Was it your God, or was it modern medicine that helped your health?
Well, this is why a Gentile mind would ask such questions. Maybe a Jew wouldn't ask such a question, but because it requires a very simple answer that requires faith and realizing that modern medicine is in the hand of the one God creator. All right. And when you receive a cure, and when you receive medicine, and when you receive your health back, it's only by God's will. God will give you the disease, and God will grant you health. And that's the mind of a Jew. It's not the mind of a poor Gentile that doesn't know where the fuck he's living and whether there's a God or not.
Well, obviously, I can't have the Jews take over the world because I got this problem about being enslaved. I don't like that shit. And so I have a real problem with the Jews taking over the world. I have a real problem with the Muslims taking over the world because they want to do the same shit, enslave my happy ass. I don't like being a slave to anyone or anything. And so I don't want the Jews taking over the world or the Muslims taking over the world. I don't want either Messiah showing up and taking over the world either, because the same thing will happen. I'll be a fucking slave. I don't like being a slave to anyone or anything. So I have a real problem with
time, but it's about to go down.
Well, it's not going to go down the way you think it is. I don't believe. I don't believe it is. But
I don't mean to put you down, Vaughn, but you're like, you know, also.
Yeah, come on. Let's not fight. We did good all night. I don't like fighting. I mean, yesterday when we had that show and we're yelling at each other, I didn't like that. I don't like when that happens. Let's be nice. Let's be polite. All right.
Fine by me.
I love you, Sammy.
Why didn't you?
Hey, did you go looking to those Japanese restaurants in your area where they have the
for the natto? Yeah, for the natto. I'm still looking for
the poke salad, the poke.
Mugu Gaipan. Mugu Gaipan.
Yeah,
I gotta find a Japanese or Korean or some sort of Asian massage parlor that does happy endings. That's what I need.
You got plenty of them all over the tri-state area. There's abundance over there that you got.
New York and New Jersey should have massage parlors everywhere, man. Just look.
You have nothing. You have no lack of that all over.
You ain't going to be able to afford it probably, but I mean they're there, they're out there, but you probably can't afford it because they ain't gonna be cheap. You can bet on that. It's too damn expensive to live in New York. I found that out the hard way.
I'll be honest with you. Asian women don't really give good. They're not really good at sex, to be honest with you. Asian women.
You think?
Huh?
You think? Now, I'm not going to be too revealing, but I disagree with you.
I disagree, but whatever. It's all good.
I'll be honest with you. I like the colored girl. Well, everyone knows I like the colored girls.
Yeah. He prefers dark-skinned females. Why?
Black women got big, juicy lips, and when they suck it on you, it gets like a good. I don't know how you say it. It's like a good vacuum. It's like a good suck. You know, it's a good suck.
Yeah.
I don't know that you're into sloppy.
I can't believe I'm saying this on television.
But you're into sloppy sex. That's very sloppy. Sloppy Joe.
That's not sloppy.
Sloppy John.
That's Sloppy John. Yeah, there you go. Sloppy John. Sloppy John.
Dude, the new girl I'm with, the new black girl I'm with, she threw me on the bed and she jumped on top of me and she was fucking doing all types of things to me that I didn't even know.
Oh, there you go, man.
I was like, holy shit.
I wish I had a female doing all kinds of things to me, but I don't have one, man.
My fucking dickhead was fucking red. It was sore. She was fucking riding me so good.
Yeah.
It was like
that's another thing. You know what? I'll admit it. I'm not turning into some kind of like 80-year-old with no sex drive, but I'll tell you. I'll admit something to you. It's really distasteful to really just talk about flaunting this and flaunting about, or whether I'm having sex, not having sex. It's a hang up in America because America's a deviant country. You're sexually degenerate. And the country is just obsessed with sex, and it's not normal. It's not natural. You're sick. You're twisted. You're deviant. You're degenerate. You're bent. You need to get a cure. You need to be cured. You don't need to constantly prove that you're a man and that you're having sex and how much sex am I having and who I'm having sex with. It's a fucking obsession. And it's you get really with American culture, you get really hung up on this bullshit. I mean, why?
Yeah.
I want to know why Lin May thinks I'm cute. I think I'm ugly as fuck. Why do you think I'm cute, Lin May? I think I'm ugly as fuck. I want to put myself from Sammy.
I am looking to settle down. I have a beautiful ring that I will put on any woman's finger that will accept my marriage proposal. All I want is a good woman that has conservative values, who's loving and caring, and I'll be with that person for the rest of my life. I do want to settle down. I do want to have a wife. I do want to have a family. So yeah, I mean, until that happens, I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to be trying to prove anything to anyone. especially people that trolls that call you incel online. Because like
Well, the thing of it is, it's so dangerous to date now. I mean, think about it. All that woman has to say is that you threatened her, or you tried to rape her, or you tried to do this, that, or
Oh,
whatever.
I never had that problem with women, Vaughn. I never had a problem with
And
that.
and they can make your life a living hell, buddy. They can make your life a living hell.
I can't be an incel. Incel means involuntary celibate. It means that no matter what I do, I can't fucking have sex. No, I can bang any woman I want at any time. I'm not saying that I do that, but I am monogamous. I have one girl at a time. I'm in a
Right.
relationship.
You know what the
Sammy, you know-
problem is? That the culture over there is either hypersexual or prudish.
Yeah.
And it's either hypersexual. It's either extreme. It's either you're hypersexual or you're prudish. In America,
Yeah.
there's no normalcy. I mean, it's like boring to be normal.
Yeah.
I'm normal. I'm not a fucking animal.
Well, I thank God that I'm sorry.
so bad.
I mean, I speak well of my past experiences living in the United States, but I'm happy not to be there because the culture is sick. The society is sick.
Oh,
It's
Lynn May
ill.
says nice pics. Did you send her a picture of the big red one, Vaughn? Uh-oh, Vaun. Uh-oh.
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 You're
It's
sending
fucking
pictures
true.
to a dude pretending to be an Asian lady.
I will put good money on Lynn May being Todd Malico. I put good money on that.
What do you say to that, Lynn May? Are you ready to come up here, get on cam, and prove these two guys wrong? Because that's what it's got to take. It's going to have to take you coming in the room, getting up on cam, and telling us that, hey, I'm Lynn May, I'm real, I'm really Asian, I'm really female. You know, that's what it's going to take. So can you do that, Lynn May? Can you come up on cam and
She ain't gonna do it. She ain't gonna do it. She ain't gonna
go do it? I don't know. She might. She came in the room that one day.
I will give Vaughn. I will donate $50 right now to Vaughn live on Cash App if Lynn May docs and that it is a legitimate video and she actually sat. It's not a loop or a videotape. And she
Yeah, it's
actually
not a videotape either. It's got to be really you. It's
a real person and yeah. I'll give Vaughn $50. I'll move back. You know what? Fuck it. I'll up the ante. I'll do what Sammy says, and I'll move back to my mom's house and get right with God.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll do shuva. I'll repent. I'll do shuva, and I will do what Sammy says and go back.
All right. So he's going back to mom's. He's giving me $50. If you'll get in here and get on cam, Lynn May, and end this debate.
I know. That's how much I know. Lynn May is bullshit. Bullshit. That's how much I'll bet. I'm a better man, baby. I'll tell you next.
Yeah,
wait. This is the cockamamie nonsense she's gonna say. I'll tell you next Saturday. Oh, I'll tell you next Saturday. Oh, I'll come out with James. Oh, and John will give you a second.
Lynn May is as much an Asian lady as Cartman's Asian lady episode from South Park.
Well,
Asian lady, you want to fuck?
I'm willing to give her the doubt. I'm willing to give her the benefit of the doubt because she might fool you guys. You never know. She might cam up and be really an Asian chick. You never know. She might fool you guys.
Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
I mean, you're really deluding yourself. You want it so badly, Vaughn.
I want it bad. I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of getting my ass, psychologically, you want somebody. So, I'm tired of it. I'm
jealous of you, Lynn May. Listen, I'm jealous of you, Lynn May. My shots of Frau is 100 times better fucking than what's going on, okay? Let me tell you. Don't talk like that to me, all right? All right, who's popping up? Oh, it's Todd Malicote.
Todd Malicote. What a
Hey,
shock.
why the fuck would you
What-
want to
what a
come on the
shock.
show?
What a shock.
Because
What
you
a
said I'm
shock.
Lin May, and I wanted to prove I'm not Lin May. So
You are not Lin
That
May.
doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean anything. You can be.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. You can
That
be.
doesn't mean
wait a minute,
anything.
I can prove it. I can sit here with my hands up while Lin May talks in your chat, and it's clearly not me, right?
Oh,
Okay.
let's see. Let's see Lin May
Okay,
say
well
something.
let's see if Lin May types again.
Lin
So
May, write something, Lin May.
say something, Lin May. Say something. Type something.
Now
Anything.
the troll probably won't say anything now, but at least
Yeah. Well, that's they'll blame you. Yeah, I guess. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. Well,
What is
I
that?
think we are the same.
That's PRS?
The only way guys like us get. Kevin. That's Kevin. That ain't Lin May. That's Kevin.
I probably shouldn't have said anything. Now they're not going to.
Now they're not going to say anything.
Because it is
Yeah,
you.
they're
Because
gonna blame it on
it is you,
Not me.
Todd.
I'm not.
It is you, Todd.
Why would
Come
I
on,
do
it is
that?
you.
I just come on as myself. Why would I be some kind of weird
Well,
troll?
if just keep your hands up and
Yeah.
hope she types again because
She doesn't type. I told you, my spidey senses. I told you.
Kenneth says we're the same age. Okay, Kenneth. Well, I don't know.
Which brand is that? Which brand guitar is that you got there? What kind of? Is that a PRS?
Todd, what kind of guitar you got?
What kind of guitar do I have? Well,
Yeah.
This is my Ibanez five string. I've got
Nice.
a
Ibanez
four
5-string.
and I've got a Fender PJ.
Wait, 5-string? Don't you mean 6-string?
It's got a low B. See the
Oh.
low B,
Oh,
low B, and then E.
right.
Yeah, it's fairly common now.
Yeah.
A lot of shows.
Oh, it's a baritone.
No, it's a bass guitar.
When you fucking freak.
It's a bass guitar, but it has 5 strings instead of 4.
Oh wow.
No,
Okay, got it.
seriously, I'm being nice. I'll be nice to you there, buddy.
Just gonna ignore you.
Yeah, you can't ignore me. I'm everywhere.
I'm everywhere you want to be. All right.
Well,
So where's Lin May? Now we need is Lin May to show up, pop up, and then obviously it can't be Todd if she pops up too. So I mean, come on, Lin May, come on, prove these motherfuckers wrong. Get up on the
Todd should reveal his secret for having lost so much weight. How did you do it?
Semaglutide.
The Ozempic?
$225 a month. I get it on a
You see? You realize what he's done?
No, what has he done? What are you talking about?
He's taking the same shots I'm taking.
Exactly.
Oh, it's a shot.
No, what he's doing, he's getting his money everything else. He has enough for. He can't prep any chicken at his desk anymore.
Well, he's fucking lost a shit ton of weight. Whatever he's done.
You see how good it is? You see how
This
effective it
full-blown
is?
AIDS.
Oh, he's got AIDS.
Full-blown AIDS.
Dude, if he had AIDS, he'd be in a fucking hospital, I would think.
Insulin needles.
There you go. There you go.
Right in the stomach, and that's that.
Awesome.
And so, and you lose weight that way.
55 pounds.
55 pounds. Holy fuck! I need that. I fucking need that.
$225 a month. It's a
So
prescription.
what about
service.
those 14 and 19-year-olds there, Todd? You like that? There you know you. You like that age, right?
I'm not going to respond to him.
I was told.
You're not gonna
that he likes
respond. No, you won't
that's what
respond.
I always been told.
Yeah, he does.
I need to lose 55 pounds. I didn't know why. I mean, look at this gut. I need to lose
Guys,
55
I could say good for you, Todd.
Hey, John.
Good for you.
John, he's gone on record saying he thinks that 14 and 19-year-olds should be good.
I didn't say that.
Well, all I know is
I'm
that
saying, look
Hey,
at how
you're ignoring me.
Todd, because as soon as Todd comes in,
Todd.
May stops coming around because that's what.
Well, Lin May's gone now
Hey,
that Todd's
hey,
here, so I don't know
Todd,
what to
because
say.
you're ignoring
I mean,
me, remember?
Todd, it's fucking
what do I
Todd
say
being
about that? I
Lin May,
mean,
that's
Todd's
what it
here and Lin
is.
May's gone. What do I say about that? I mean, I got to say something about it, right?
Yeah, you would think.
Look, John, look, the man did something good for himself. He actually took care of himself. Look
And,
at him
and I applaud that. I do applaud
and
that. I do.
take an example from him.
I do
I'm
applaud
telling you,
that.
it
However,
works.
I'll
However-
say this again. This is the last time I'll say this. I have nothing to live for. The only person that I have in my life is my Salomon too.
Damn, she looks pretty good.
I
She's
know
happy.
exactly. She's a fuck. So if she decides to come back around, then that'll be a different story. I'll start being a better person. But right now, it is what it is.
Well, you do what you got to do, and Vaughn will do what he's got to do. Todd did what he had to do, and I'm doing what I
Well,
have
here's
to.
the thing. Me and Shots.
I'm thanking God for Ozempic, for what he called semaglutide.
I will say Baruch Hashem for God inventing Ozempic. God is good.
Well, I mean, I can't do shots though. I can't do shots. I mean, I got
You just stick your stomach. You just stick it with your stomach, and boom, it's done.
It's either got to be pill form or liquid. I can't do.
Don't
shots.
tell me you can't. Don't tell me the Punisher can't take a needle, Vaughn.
I cannot do shots. Dude, they've destroyed my fucking arm.
No, you
put it in your veins. You put it in your fat in your belly.
Oh, you put it in your fat of your belly. Oh,
yeah.
You don't even feel
like a rabies shot. Like a rabies shot.
You don't even feel. No, but the rabies shots are painful. You don't feel the Ozempic. Ozempic is painless.
You don't feel it. Oh.
It's got a micro.
It's like an atropine injector.
It's got a micro dick like the Amazing Atheist. It's tiny.
Is it like an atropine injector where you just stab yourself with it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess I could do that. I mean, I did that in the Army, so I guess I could do that. I use that.
Press the button on it. It's just like the atropine shot.
And exactly. Boom, yeah, it zaps me. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, I'll look into it. Fuck yeah. I mean, 55 pounds? Fuck yeah, I want to lose 55 pounds. Look at this. Look at this shit. That's too much, man. I got to get this off of me. I got to get this fucking off of me. It's just too much, man. Get my shit down.
That's what's called semaglutide.
Semaglutide, okay.
It mimics a type of a enzyme that that you're
and it literally burns the fat away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
GLP-1 that your body doesn't make if you're diabetic or if you're overweight, and then your body begins to balance itself out. You lose your appetite, and you're also your metabolism is improved.
Yeah.
And for diabetics, it actually makes the pancreas secrete insulin. So you can't ask for anything better than this drug, semaglutide.
Semaglutide. Weird sounding name though. Semaglutide.
Vaughn, you want Todd in the room, Vaughn, or you want him out?
Let him speak.
If he wants to talk about losing weight, if he wants to talk about losing weight,
it's actually semaglutide.
Semaglutide.
And I'm going to show you how tiny the needle is.
Okay.
You literally don't feel it.
You don't feel it. Okay.
You know what? I'm going to agree with a troll. This might be the first time that I will ever agree with a troll, and that is, who cares about being fat? That's what women talk about. Yeah, I agree. Women talk about weight.
No. Being sick and overweight and fat is not something that's only concerning women. If you're ill,
it leads to diabetes.
It's everybody's problem.
It leads to all kinds of shit.
Yeah, my A1C was over 6. Now it's like 4.1. I don't know why your doctor said 1.5 is normal. Anything under 5.7.
I don't remember exactly what he said, but he basically said I had like 4 times the fucking number that I was supposed to have.
I was up over 6, and since I've been doing the semaglutide, I'm down to 4.
I went to the emergency room, and I swear to God, I felt like my heart was gonna blow up, and I had chest pains, and it was very painful.
You gotta get that weight off, dude. You gotta get that weight off.
I said I came to the emergency room. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack, and the doctor walked
because
in
you were.
No. The doctor came in. He says there's nothing wrong with your heart. He goes, I don't know if you know this, but you have diabetes. And I said, oh, I have diabetes. I had no clue. And he goes, yeah, you're probably living with it for a long time. And
didn't even know.
You know what
they didn't even know.
You know what my doctor told me? He said that the Ozempic, the semaglutide, is that how you pronounce it? It actually it helps prevent heart disease, and it's actually good for your heart.
It's good.
But now they're saying studies are coming out saying that Ozempic has side effects.
Maybe it does. I haven't.
It has
experienced
side, I'll tell you, it has side effects if you don't have diabetes and you take it for weight loss. It can
Right.
it can your pancreas can get bloated, or it
That's,
can enlarge your pancreas because you're not suffering the effects that this Ozempic drug is supposed to remedy
Right.
or relieve.
You're not.
It
You're not.
creates.
You don't have. You don't have.
Holy
that.
shit! Look at this! Look at this guy. He says, "I get pussy and eat whatever I want because I make $150,000 a year in this truck." Holy shit!
He's right. He's absolutely right. Truck drivers get pussy and they make shit tons of money. So he's right.
some
He's
of
telling the truth.
them.
He's telling the truth.
The only side
I
effect
have, my
I do.
uncle was,
I gotta be honest with you. Driving Uber, I do get a lot of snatch. You do pick up. You do get a lot of women.
I mean, I
heard-
mean, our neighbor was a truck driver. He had a beautiful lady every night. So I mean,
I heard Ozempic makes you look like Aunt Nancy.
it might do it.
Shit.
it
It
does
might
have-
do it.
it's a minor side effect. It does slow down your bodily functions. shall we
Bodily
say.
functions,
It does back you up a little bit. So you have to
Well,
take some.
What do you mean by back you up a little bit? You can't get hard
don't
on.
poop. You don't poop very much. No.
You don't
Oh,
poop
you
very
don't
much.
poop very
It
much.
slows your.
No, you don't poop. You're not pooping because you're not eating. It stops you from
It just-
eating.
It
Yeah,
makes
there
you
you
feel
go.
fuller. Makes you feel
Yep.
fuller that way.
Yeah, if
It's
you're not
weird
eating,
how when you eat less, you shit less.
it's amazing. If you don't eat, you don't poop. Isn't that amazing?
Fucking a brilliant
amazing
deduction.
how that works.
If you overeat or eat a lot of sugar, it will make you sick. But
All right, now Todd, you're in deep shit, Todd, because Liv May has not come back to the chat, dude. She's not
maybe
come
another
back.
time. Maybe I can prove it another time. I
She's
messed
not
up.
come back.
I messed
She's
up
not-
saying something. I shouldn't have said anything.
You shouldn't have said anything.
Shouldn't have said anything.
So we gotta
I
ask
have-
Todd. We gotta ask Todd. We gotta ask Todd. Did you enjoy Von's dick pics that he sent you as Lin May, or
I'm
what's
not Lin May. I don't know.
yeah? Okay, let's.
No, it's not me. I'm with
Uh,
Sammy. I don't think there's any chance it's a female. I don't think there's any chance it's a real person.
Well, I mean, everyone knows it's not a female. Well, it's a troll. Now, is it Todd?
well, there is a such thing as female trolls. So I mean, come on. There is. I mean, hello.
It could-
Katie
well,
Childers,
if it-
anybody?
okay. I'll give you that. They're female trolls, but
Katie
this particular
Childers.
troll.
And with Katie Childers, and what was some of the other ones? The one chick for
Hello Kitty.
Well, yeah, Celeste Kitty and Candy Rain and
You get Southern Raven.
yeah, Southern Raven, right? Southern Raven, and let's see,
Who did we have recently? Who was that gal in Florida that needed money all the time?
that tried to get money off of John.
Wendy, yeah, Wendy.
Wendy, yeah, everybody knows it's Wendy. But
Wendy,
yeah,
Crappy,
Wendy,
Wendy,
control.
Crappy,
Something like that, Crappie, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean,
Yeah, that was her name, Crepe. Yeah.
so
Crepe.
there is a lot of women trolls out there, lots of them. So I mean, she can still be female and still be a troll. So she, I don't know. I am willing to give her the benefit of the doubt. I am willing to do that. Of course, I usually end up getting shat on as a result, but I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to give her the benefit of the doubt.
That's the German in you. I don't know about
That's the
German, but
German.
they love the scat fetish shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, we'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out. And I probably will get burned again because I usually do. But hey, I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. And then if they fuck up, then it's on them. It ain't on me. See, that's the way I look at it. So
I have an uncle on my father's side from Florida. He lives in Orlando, and he's a truck driver. He worked for KBR and all the other contractors. And he makes buku bucks. He lives
yeah,
really
they make good money. They make damn good money.
Yeah, if you have a CDL license and you own your own truck, man, you can really do good.
They make
If you
some
get if
big
you have your own
bucks.
truck.
Yeah, buddy. Because each one of them hauls thousands of dollars. Each one of them. They're not cheap.
he's been all around the world. He's been to he worked in Afghanistan and Iraq and Egypt and
There'll always be a need for a truck driver. That's one of the things everybody jumped my ass over these maglev trains. They said, well, if you put maglev trains all over America, you'll get rid of the truck driver. I said, no, I won't. I'll actually increase truck drivers. I'll need more truck drivers because I need truck drivers to move the objects, the produce, whatever it is, from one train station to the other train station. I'll not get rid of the truck drivers. I need more truck drivers, not less. So I'm not getting rid of the truck drivers by having maglev train system set up in America. No, I will not. And I wouldn't do that anyway. Like I said, my neighbor was a truck driver. One of my dad's friends was a truck driver. I'm not gonna hurt the truckers. No, I will not. My maglev train system is not going to.
That's just going to be a sort of like a matter of necessity when petroleum and oil and
here's the thing, Sammy. Okay, and this is true. This is dire. It really is dire. Our situation here in America is really, really shitty.
By the way, one of Von's trolls sent Von a message saying John needs a pillow in the car. So here, I finally got myself a pillow.
Well, there you go.
That's for you.
Is it a my pillow? That's the question. But anyways,
it actually, you know what? It is a my pillow.
It is a my pillow. Okay, well there you go. But yeah, so the thing is, they're sitting there saying that if you do this maglev train thing, it's gonna put truckers out of business. No,
speaking of female trolls, we got a female troll says magleg trims magleg. I can't say it. Maglev trains are the future.
And they are the future. And you know what? See, this is the part that makes me mad, though. We should be in the forefront of this shit, and we're dead last. We're the only industrialized.
I'll say something just as a positive note. For Todd, I'll give him a compliment. I'm taking inspiration from Todd and his weight loss, and I think, John, you should take some inspiration from Todd.
I need to get rid of this fucking daddy bod. I need to get rid of it because it's actually harming me. It really is physically harming me. I've got to get rid of this fucking dad bod. Yeah. The problem is that, I need to do it quickly, and there is no quick way except that trick.
Well, no one drinks soda more than you, Vaughn. I mean, Sammy's breaking my balls about drinking soda.
Right.
Sammy should be breaking your balls about drinking.
Yeah, but it's not giving me diabetes like it did you. See, that's the difference. It didn't give me diabetes, but it did give you diabetes. So that's the difference. But now, having said that, my doctor did tell me that I should drink at least 6 things of water a day. Yeah, that's water. Out of water.
I'm not a big fan of Propel. I prefer.
What do they have here? Mountain Spring, I think they call it down here. Mountain Spring.
I like Powerade actually about more than I like Propel.
Yeah, now Powerade's really good. I could drink Powerade if I could afford it.
But that's more of like an after. Isn't like Propel like after workout drink or something? Like after you work out, you drink that.
Just flavored water. It's got a little bit. It's made by Gatorade.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It used to be 2 separate companies now.
Cisco.
We got the terrorist in the chat here. Let me go get rid of him.
You look healthy enough to me. Which one, Moon?
Hey, loser, Blue. Your mother's a fucking whore. I want to let you know. Your mother is a fucking whore. There you go. Got it right.
There you go. That's good. Yeah.
Try to tell him you can't come in guns blazing.
You can't come in. You can't come in at all. What do you mean come in guns blazing?
Wait, no, stop. Okay, look. Blue is a for real domestic terrorist. He works for the Honor Network, HONR, Lenny Posner's terrorist network. He's been working with Lenny Posner for years. He is a real, actual domestic terrorist. He has threatened to kill people. I don't know if he's actually carried it out, but he has threatened numerous people in the past with death threats. That is a fact. That's not Von Helden's opinion. That is an absolute fact. Okay, so he is a real domestic terrorist, and people need to stay the fuck away from this dude, because you can bet your ass that the FBI is watching that motherfucker. You can bet your ass. So people need to stay the fuck away from that dude, especially me, and that's what I'm doing. I'm staying the fuck away from him, because you can bet he's being watched, man. You don't sit there and get online and threaten to kill people and don't think the FBI is not going to pay attention, because they are. They're going to pay attention.
I just want to say, Sammy, you know what? I'll take what you said to me today. I'll take it into consideration. I'll start eating a little better. You know what? I'll say right now, I'll stay away from McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's and all that.
Good for you. Help yourself.
Well, now, I'm holding you to your word, though. You said you would go to your mom's, and you said you would give me $50 if Lynn May come in here and got up on cam. So I'm going to hold you to that.
Hey,
I'll
Todd,
hold you to it. It's never gonna happen.
Todd,
Well, okay, you
Todd,
know what? You win the bet. Lin May is here. If you got Toe Malco, that's Lin May right there.
Wait. Question for you, Todd. Is that what you're taking prescription, or how did you manage to get your hands on it?
It's a
The
subscription
semi-glucose.
service.
Hey, Blue,
Company here
your
in
mother
town
is a
that sells it.
fucking loser. Your mother
No
is a
insurance, no
fucking
doctor.
loser.
There's
Your
all
mother
kinds of
should
You
have
things.
don't
swallowed.
need a doctor's prescription for it, right?
No,
The name of the stuff.
I do not.
You hear that, John? You hear that, John? You don't need a doctor's prescription.
You don't even need-
When I lived in New York, I had fucking New York State benefits, and I basically had free health insurance, and I can get anything I want. But now that I'm in New Jersey doesn't have anything really like that. So
Well, that's another reason to move back
everything.
home.
If I want, I tried getting Ozempic. I tried going when I had health insurance through my job. I still do. It's only I still have to pay like a percentage of what it costs, and it's high. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, don't.
It's
well,
like
don't make
$200.
excuses. Go back
It's like
home.
$200 for fucking a thing.
Well, go back home, find a job in New York, and get yourself some semi-glutide.
I pay $225 a month. That's basically
Well,
4 shots.
To me, that's a lot of money. $200 a
I
month.
understand. But it's
John,
That's almost as
is
high.
it-
That's what my fucking car insurance is.
I
I mean,
understand.
280.
I'm just saying it's a lot better than 200 a shot, which is what Ozempic usually is.
What is going on with your dogs, Von? Holy
I don't know,
shit.
but Moon says I look good.
All right,
Moon
Moon,
in the
come
outside chat says I look good. I'm like,
Well,
really?
Moon,
I don't
come
know.
in
I
here,
got a
Moon
dad bod.
Vaughn. Moon, get in here, Moon Vaughn. Moon, come in here,
Let
Moon
me see
Vaughn.
what the dog's barking at.
Moon Vaughn. Moon
Let me see. Let me see what Moon looks like. What is Moon?
Moon River.
Oh, Moon. Oh, Moon. Some
Girl
anime
waits on
figure.
my back.
That's another man pretending to be a woman. Anime.
You mean on my bar? Girl waits
What's your opinion? What's your opinion, Todd? What's your opinion of the methylene blue fad that RFK Jr.
Checked it out. Is it the creatine stuff? Creatine and vitamins?
Not creatine. No, it's like a dye, a color dye that they started using it in the 1867 in the 19th century, and they found that it has benefits for mitochondria and oxygen absorption and all sorts of other benefits for your body.
Interesting. I hadn't heard of it.
Alex Jones is promoting it, and Joe Rogan is promoting it. RFK Jr. is promoting it. And so people have started using it, and I got my hands on some, and I actually vouch for it. It actually does deliver. It improves my breathing and overall energy. It's very good. Look into it. Methylene blue.
Methylene blue. I feel pretty good. I think I'm all right. I don't need any other experimentals. They got me on the semaglutide.
You really? I mean, that's just you're turning into a satire of the jokes people make of Americans. You really got to stop, letting yourself go.
Like you said, it's all for health. My health is so much better losing that 55 pounds. It's unreal. Like you said, I breathe better. I just feel better all the time. I got more energy.
Well, the thing of it is that your chance of a heart attack and your chance of a stroke goes way down. That's
way
the
down.
thing.
Absolutely.
That's the key.
All right,
That's the key
Shannon
to it.
is back.
Well, that proves Shannon ain't the troll.
I guess.
That
Hey,
proves Shannon ain't the troll. There's
Hey,
Shannon
guys.
here. So, hey, Shannon.
What's going on? I'm back.
Not much. Moon says she likes my dad bod. Do you like my dad bod?
Your dad bod.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
dad
Moon-
bods are in right now.
Moon in the outside chat said she liked my dad bod. She did. I'm serious. She did. Go read it. It's there. She
Well,
liked my
that's
dad bod.
good. That's motivation. I love it.
I don't know. I think I need to get rid. I think I need to get rid of it because it's gonna kill me. I need to get rid of it.
You know what the problem? You know what
who
the
do you
problem?
think?
You know what the problem
Okay,
that I have. The
so
problem with me
who
is not
looks
my big
better,
gut.
me or Todd? I have a question. Who looks better, me or Todd? Me or Todd?
Well, you're
Well,
both
unless
skinny
you're
now, so I mean that's good.
Wait a minute. You had weight issues too, Shannon. Did you lose weight?
I think she did actually. I think
Yeah,
she did.
Were you overweight?
probably I was 160 and I went down to 125. So
That's
yeah.
not bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's not
Yep.
bad.
For a woman
That's not bad.
that is, you know,
That's
is
good.
that your
That's good.
kind of like within the norm for your age and height and for
Mhm.
female?
Yeah.
That's the
But
normal
I'm
body
pretty
weight.
active. And I'm older than you are, Sammy.
Yeah. Well, you know what? For my age and height, I'm supposed to be like either 200 pounds or under 200 pounds. So I have
Okay. How
another
tall are you?
50 pounds to it. I'm 50 pounds overweight.
You must be
No, how
rich.
tall are you?
I'm what is it? 6'1".
Oh, okay.
6'1",
I think you
6'2".
must be tall.
1 meter, 81
175.
centimeters.
175 is my ideal weight at 5'11".
Yeah, five
Yeah, so
seven.
I need to lose like 50, 60 pounds.
5'7" to 5'11" be like 150, 160.
I'm carrying it all around the mid section. That's I don't have the love
Unfortunately,
handle.
I am not 160. I am 222, so I need to lose a lot. I need to go way down.
Because
I'm at
check the
220.
BMI and all that. The BMI is kind of the big thing. Get it down under 25.
Yeah. I need to. I'm like I said, I'm under doctor's care, so we'll see if we can
Could be lots of muscle. Muscle weighs more.
see if. Well, yeah, muscle weight does weigh more, but I'm nowhere near there yet. I got to get the fat off first, and then get the muscle built back up. But I mean, I have to say, man, I Robert Kennedy.
I'll say honestly, Shannon, I'm impressed with how Todd looks from the last time I saw him. He was really
I'm
overweight.
not impressed. He is too thin. He lost too much weight. His teeth are too white. He does not look good. Come on, you guys.
I mean, I do agree with that.
Come on.
There is being too
Those
skinny.
teeth are too white. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean?
You know what?
Teeth are too
Mike Huckabee used to be a fat fuck, and then he
Used
lost
to
all
be,
that
Mike
weight.
Huckabee used to be really overweight.
And then now he looks. Now when you look at him, he looks like a goddamn turkey. I mean, his neck looks like. Yeah.
I mean, too thin is not good either. Not good.
Yeah, but it's easy. It's
All right,
easier
hold
to
on.
be
We
too
got
thin
some.
than
We
too
got
thick.
some loser out here. Let me see who this.
You're gonna
is.
break a hip, Todd.
Who's this Jim guy? What's this?
Well, you know who that is. That's Blue.
That's good.
Oh, that's Blue.
Well, yeah, you can tell by the name. He says, "If I'm a terrorist, why am I not in jail?" You're not in jail because you're a domestic terrorist, not a. You haven't been blowing people up. Okay, you start blowing people up, then you'll go to jail. Okay.
Oh, Blue's just
Blue is blue. And that's basically it.
Blue is
blue.
Blue. This.
But anyways, but yeah, man. So I'm 5'7.5", so that would be like 150. I need to be about 150.
So what's it? What's I'm 6'1". What's the ideal weight for someone who's 6'1"?
180. 190.
190.
Yeah, 190.
I gotta lose 100 pounds.
Yes, you have to lose 100 pounds. That's what I said,
Well,
dude.
I'm not 290. I'm 270. So I would.
Me and you are vastly overweight. We got to lose weight, dude. We do. And that's me. That's me speaking for me and you. We both need to lose a lot of weight.
I mean, you know what the problem with me is? Not that I'm fat. The problem with me, I got a white girl ass. That's my problem. I got no hips. I got no fucking hips. That's my problem.
So you think if you lose weight, you lose your hips? Well, so what? Who cares?
I mean, I got nothing down there, man. I got no ass.
Listen,
I mean, my fucking ass looks like Lin May's face. It's flat.
Well, you'll just have to get a tighter belt. That's all.
That's all. Tighter belt.
Let's get a tighter belt.
My hips.
He's got weights. He's taking care of himself. He's looking good.
Exactly. That's the thing, man. I have to say I was very inspired by Robert Kennedy. I mean, the guy goes to a weight set, pulls up his shirt, and I'm like, holy fuck. So I mean, I got it, and he's 74 goddamn years old, and he looks like Schwarzenegger.
Fine. Just don't say you're inspired by Todd. Please. Just please.
Have you seen the
I
other
like
kid?
our-
Have you
I
seen
like
the other
our
kid?
opinion.
Have you
Please.
seen him?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the motherfucker's he's over there by the weight set. He pulls his fucking shirt off and he looks like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger and he's 70 goddamn years old. I'm like, holy fuck, man. I gotta do that. I've got to do that. The difference is I have to do it because my life is at risk. My actual life is at risk.
Oh, wait.
It's okay. I got a favor to
always
ask
been
Todd.
under threat of assassination, and he's been under
I
threat of
got a favor
assassination.
to ask. Hold on a second. I got a favor to ask Todd.
Go ahead.
Can you translate Arnold Schwarzenegger's last name to English for me?
I know what it means. Wait. I know the German. I was in Germany for 3 years, and I know what his name means.
Say it. I know Sammy's gonna say it. I know Sammy's got the ball.
No, I told my brother today what it means. It means black plowman. Nager is plowman in German.
Yeah, it's a plowman. It's a guy that works. You know, the old plow that you had where you had the mule in the front and you had the plow in the back. That's what it's talking about.
Okay. To be serious for a moment, it's actually the name of a town, and it means black egg.
Black egg?
Black egg. It's the name of a town in Germany.
Nigger is egg?
Nigger is black egg.
I don't remember that being egg, but I'll look it up.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember it being egg.
I don't remember that.
I think it means plowman. I think he had it right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger himself was interviewed and they asked him what his name means, and he said it means black plowman.
I can't get it. You did ask me the question. The place name is Schwarzenegg, and a person from there is a Schwarzenegger, like a Berliner.
Like a Berliner.
The ER.
Well, they didn't exactly get that one right either.
What did JFK say?
JFK got it wrong too.
Berliner.
Yeah. He made him think they all ate a banana or some shit. It's like, what the fuck? So yeah, that didn't turn out so good for JFK. So
anyway, I was breaking up the serious conversation.
Break up a serious conversation that we were having and trying to reach a consensus and a conclusion, and you totally destroyed it. You totally destroyed it.
Well, you know, wait. A little less. Can you hear me? A little lesson in German.
I hear you a little less.
The way you say egg and pronounce egg in German is I, E-I, like I.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ire, yeah, ire means
that's egg. How you pronounce egg in German.
Ire means egg.
Look it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's. I guess what. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, it doesn't mean what a lot of people think it means, which is a very angry black man. That's not what it means. Not what it means.
It could fit him though. He looks like
he looks like a very angry black man. No, he does not. But in any event, in any event,
someone says in the comment section, Vaughn's going to make a comeback as a powerlifter. That would be a fucking awesome comeback, man.
Well, like I said, look, I mean, RFK is 74 years old, folks. Go look at him. I mean, he pulls the shirt off, and I'm like, holy fuck, dude's ripped. It's like, holy shit. But you know what? He is the absolute perfect person to be our health leader, right? I mean, do you really want a guy like Larry Frost with a big belly out to here being your health leader? I mean, no. I mean, you know
what he did. You know what, I do like the fact that he wants to get rid of candy and junk food and soda.
I did a morning coffee on that very topic. Everybody needs to go watch it because Todd,
if you had RFK Jr. as your personal trainer, would you start eating more healthy if he was there to inspire you, motivate you, and be your personal trainer?
If he told me what to do to get the way he is, fuck yeah. In a heartbeat. I want to be ripped like that again. I used to be like that. I used to look like that. I want to get that way again. Fuck yeah. Absolutely. I don't want to be like this. Are you kidding? No, fuck no. I'm going to be ripped, man. I want to get back the way I used to be.
Cisco, yes, we understand that Todd's a piece of shit. Nothing has changed, but Todd did have
That's
Todd came
the
here.
smartest
All
thing
right.
you said all day, Cisco.
Anyway,
Ever.
I'm taking off. It's been nice talking
All
to you
right,
all.
Sammy. Let me, Sammy. If you ever at the Wheeling Walk, say a prayer for me. All right.
See you,
No
Sammy.
problem. Yeah, have a
Take it
good
easy,
have a good
Sammy.
night. Have a good evening. It's morning
All right.
time over here. I stayed up all night.
Yeah, it's very
Bye-bye.
late over there, actually. See you,
Take
Sammy.
it easy.
Well, anyway, have a good night. Have a good night.
Because it's
Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night.
5 hours ahead of us. So, and it's 10.
Try 12. I think he's like 12 hours ahead of us.
Oh, it's 12 hours. I thought it was 5. But maybe it is 12.
How many hours is it, Todd? Todd will correct.
No,
Todd will love to correct.
it's 5 to England. So to Israel, yeah, about another 5. I think you're right.
Oh, another 5? Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe it is 10. Okay.
9
I know it's a long way. I know that. It's a long
Well,
way.
no matter how many hours it is, Jude time is different than Goy time.
Totally different than ours. Yeah, totally different than ours. Totally different than ours. That's true. That is very true.
The old joke, like how fast does a Jew beep his horn in Israel? As quick as the red light turns the green light, So.
Nice synergetic number. My hips don't lie, Moon Maiden says. Okay.
So, Shaddy, you still have company, or is the party over?
How
It's
was that?
people like milling in now.
So
I'm outside now. It's nice.
Let's do some
It's like
interviews.
50 degrees.
60
really nice.
degrees.
Let me interview some of your guests. Let me ask them some questions.
Yeah, it's a little late, John. It's like almost 11.
Sure, it doesn't matter what time it is. We could ask questions. I think.
I can't do that right now.
You're gonna turn into a pumpkin at 12 or something?
Yes.
You never know. You never know. Yeah, let's see. Kennedy has a weight room in his house. Well, yeah.
I just don't like the fact that Kennedy won't change CDC recommendation to get your kids the I don't know if we could say
They
it.
need to say, yeah. Okay, let me say this since I've got a platform here to say it. Let me make it myself abundantly clear, because I'm going to say this, and I'm going to put my orderly hat on for a minute and say this as an orderly in the medical profession. I don't give a damn what you think about the clot shot. I don't care. I don't care if you think it's 100% legit. I don't care if you think it's 100% fake. I don't care if you think it come from China or was made by DARPA. Either way, no matter what you think about the clot shot, one thing that is absolutely true and cannot be disputed, it is extremely fucking powerful. And when you have small children and infants especially, and you have the elderly, you should not be giving a very, very powerful drug like that to infants or the elderly, period. Governor Cuomo found this out the hard way. He killed a whole shitload of people in those nursing homes.
You know that cocksucker Cuomo wants to come back.
And he's coming back as mayor. Yes, I already heard. He's coming back as mayor.
You heard about that? Oh,
I already heard about it. Dude, I heard about that a month ago. Where the fuck you been?
Oh,
but
well,
anyway,
you brought up Cuomo, so.
But anyway, the point is, we know, we have actual proof that giving this powerful drug to the elderly or to children, it kills them dead, buddy. Like Raid, it kills them dead. So, whether you believe this drug is legitimate or not is irrelevant. It is too powerful to be given to children or to the elderly, period. End of story. I learned this the hard way myself.
I mean, if people who are adults want to make stupid fucking decisions,
yeah, if they're adult and you want to make a stupid decision, especially after all them people die,
come on,
Well, like I said, if you've seen all them people die in the news, it was in the news, in mainstream news, seen all them people die in them nursing homes, and you still want to take it, you're an idiot. But you're an adult, you choose what you want to do. However, giving it to children is a totally different ball game. It should not be given to children, period, at all. It's too goddamn powerful, even if you think it's 100% legitimate. It's too goddamn powerful. Don't be giving it to small children. And you're right, John, that RFK should be coming out in the front of that and saying, no, we're not going to give it. We're going to stop giving it to kids, period, because it's just too goddamn powerful. You can believe what you want to believe about it. I personally believe it was created by DARPA in 2012. I believe the U.S. military weaponized it in 2014. And then it was used in vaccines after 2016 when Trump became president.
I will have to say I was lucky enough that I never had to get the COVID shot. So,
yeah, but Moon Maiden, here's the thing. If you got the Russian vaccine or the China vaccine, you didn't get the mRNA technology. So now if you got the China vaccine or the Russian vaccine, you should be okay.
Richie Rag says, why don't you just dilute the COVID shot with vodka? That's not how it works, bub. That's not how it works.
It doesn't work that way. I wished it did, but it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. But the thing of it is, I do wish RFK would get out in front of this and say, hey, we got to stop giving this shit to kids.
Hey, let's get back to something else. Shannon, what are you doing over there? How come you're on the program instead of being a hostess to your guests? Why are you delegating?
They're family, they're family, and they're allowed to be there. That's why.
Oh, okay.
That's my take.
When you have guests over, you want to entertain the guests. You don't.
Typically you want to entertain your guests. That's true.
She's being derelict of a
but they're family, and they're just they're hanging out. I guess.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, that shit happens.
I guess so.
Oh, me, oh my lucky guy, what I am.
I don't know what to say. Vaughn, when's the next karaoke coming out?
When's the next karaoke coming out? I don't know.
When are you gonna do "Touch Me" by the Doors? Touch me, babe.
I do need to do that one. I guess I'll try to figure out how to get everything to work on the new machine, and I'll try to get some more doors out because
I'll tell you what. I'll donate if you put out "Touch Me," if you put out "Touch Me" by the Doors. Well, Jim Morrison, whatever. I'll donate $15 to your Cash App. How's that?
Sounds good.
You get yourself some food for you get some extra food for the week.
For the doggies, yeah. I need to get food for the doggies.
I'll buy the dog food for you.
I need to get food for the doggies, yeah. That's what I was going to do with the $30 you gave me, and I ended up having to use it to pay the electric bill. So, but I will use it the next batch.
Todd, you're awful quiet over there. You're plotting and scheming.
Nah, just it.
But
he's pissed because I'm here. That's why.
But I will.
Yeah, he's not really a fan of Bush, I guess.
I will try and figure out how to get it to work to where that there's no. Because when I try to do one,
you can tell Todd's a faggot. Look at the way he looks at his fingernails. He does it like a woman. Men don't look at their fingernails like that.
I don't look at my. I don't ever look. I don't think I ever look at my fingernails. But anyway, but so when I try to do it here on the new machine, what happens is I get a lot of reverb and shit, and it doesn't sound good.
But why does that? Why would the new machine do that? That new machine shouldn't do that.
I am not really 100% sure on that.
This is another reason why you need to keep the old machine hooked up.
Well, yeah, because I can use
your old machine for the mods, for karaoke, for the driving.
Right. But what I can do. Is I'm going to look and see if I can use stereo mix because I finally got stereo mix working again. So what I'll do is I'll use stereo mix for the track for the dub.
Okay,
and then I'll use my microphone for me.
Lean into it, Todd. Lean into it.
And then that way,
he's really doing it, right? He's
really doing it. Yeah, I'm really doing it.
He's really teaching us what happened.
He's taking it to heart, buddy. Taking it to heart. Hey, I'm not ashamed to say I took 2 years of home ec. I did. I took 2 years of home ec. I'm not ashamed.
Home ec doesn't make someone.
But now, honestly, though, I really didn't think I'd ever be married. I really didn't. I didn't think I'd ever be married. I thought I'd be single all my life, and I said, well, I'll take 2 years of home ec. That way I know how to sew, I know how to cook, I know how to clean, and I know
this is going to make people queasy if I read this, but I'll read it anyway. Scam says, Todd got his back blown out by a pack of wild shots.
That's not good. Now,
what Scam is saying is that Todd's anus Looks like a wet sock is what.
Yeah, but now wait a minute. How would he know what the fuck he was
He
doing?
was probably the one blowing it
Because
up.
he was the one doing it. That's right.
He was
That's
the
right. That's the only way he
shotgunner.
could know. That's the only way he could know is that he was the one doing it. That's the only way he could know. Yeah, I mean, what's he got
pretends
a
to be
big
one of
long
those uptown
telescope
gays, but
and
that's what
looking
those uptown
inside the
gays.
window?
But that's what they do. They go down to the city. They go to the inner cities and they pick up those people. That's what they do.
Sometimes.
Ask him about
What do they
ask
call
him
it? Slumming. They like going
ask
slumming.
Todd about foot tapping in the men's restroom.
Foot tapping.
Wasn't that some Republican did that? He had a wide
Some
stance.
kind of code or something, I think. Huh?
Yeah, remember that gay Republican from
Seems
Florida?
like I did hear something about it. Yeah.
That was from like That was like from 2009. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But yeah, that was a while back.
And then he tried to
Peppers
say,
and
"Well,
clappers,
I
yeah,
when I
yeah.
take a shit, I have a wide stance."
So Moon, let me ask you, would you date me? Would you honestly date me? A guy that looks this fucking ugly, would you honestly date me? I don't think you would. I think you're pulling my leg just a little bit. Because I don't think
Todd's
you'd date a
name
guy
was
that's ugly.
implicated in Senator Larry Craig's scandal.
Wow.
Oy.
Oh, it was Senator Larry Craig. Okay, well, now we know his name. I forgot his name.
Toe tapping at Minneapolis.
That's how important I
enforcement
thought it was. I totally forgot his fucking name. So there you go. I didn't think it was very important, apparently.
We just met. You're coming on rather strong. Well, Vaughn does like to lay it on thick. He sure does.
Actually, Moon Maiden, you've been here numerous times before, and if I recall correctly,
be fair, I kind of lay it on thick too.
Hey, Aunt Nancy, doing your nails there, I see. Isn't that nice?
As far as I know, I've talked to you before, Moon Maiden. In fact,
You must have a fucking bit of the Downsy syndrome.
A snake in the grass. Is there something that you want on the show, or?
I think I even talked via email with Moon Maiden in the past, but I could be wrong on that. But I think so.
Sting operation because it was known spot for gay reservoir. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever. You know what? I don't think I ever did my nails my entire life.
I mean, I clip them.
Look at look at those cuticles. They're fucking wild. Look at that.
Yeah, I clip my nails, obviously, but I mean that's all. That's all I do. And I only do that when they get long. Otherwise, I don't even do that.
The ex-wife used to like doing that to me. I don't know why she used to like cutting my toenails and waxing me and all that.
Because it was something to do.
She had some fucking sick fetish or something. I don't know.
No. Women do things to their husband to be close to them.
Shannon, have you ever fucking waxed your husband's fucking balls?
And Andrea used to say, no, it doesn't have to be sexual. Oh my God. Andrea used to say to me, I need your touch. And that doesn't, it doesn't have to be a sexual thing. It can just be, me literally just touching her. The idea of being close, the idea of being around your boyfriend. That's a woman thing. It's a woman thing. They enjoy that. They enjoy being around them and touching them and doing things for them and like clipping nails.
I agree, Moon. Don't touch too much.
That's how they.
I like that. It has a nice rhyme to it.
Touch too much is an AC/DC song. But anyway. But it's about.
I never waxed my armpits before until the wife did it, and I kind of have to say I do like waxing the armpits.
You do like waxing the armpits.
You know what? You don't have to use deodorant as much. You don't have to lay it on thick.
Well,
you only need a light spray, and you're good for the day. You don't need to like fucking take it on, and you're not sweating and smelly.
You still got pores under there, even if you ain't got no hair, right?
Well, I don't know what it is, but I guess the hairs make you smell more. I guess
it does. It traps the bacteria. What causes the smell is the bacteria. That's what causes.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. And I
don't know. I don't really know. I don't really
water
care,
and taking the Menon stick and rubbing it, and you're done.
Well, women don't like it if you're laying in bed with a woman and you put her and she puts her head over your arm and you got your arm under the head and she's got her face right there in the fucking pit. It's better that it's nice and clean.
Well, that's true. Well, yeah, obviously, obviously. But to a woman, it's about being close to her man. That's what it's all about. And that could be anything. That could be clipping your toenails. That could be.
So I kind of just you killed me, Todd. You Lawrence Fraud. I guess that's Lawrence Fraud. Is that his real name, Larry? Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Lawrence the Ghost says he was murdered by Todd. Okay,
I
well.
guess so. Guilty.
You have any
guess-
Is
comments?
Larry really
Comments
dead?
about that?
Is Larry really in Guyana burning right now, or is that just fake?
Yeah, he died. I talked to his wife. He's definitely gone.
You hear that,
Really?
Vaughn? That's some good news for you. Larry's fucking
Yeah.
dead.
They couldn't afford an obituary or a funeral.
Couldn't afford it.
Couldn't
You
afford
got $2 million of my daddy's money. What the fuck did you do with it? Spend
Chris,
it all?
I was in their trailer. They don't have $2 million.
Dude, he bragged about it. He bragged about it in Ohio and down here.
He was trolling.
His own family admitted that he said that.
You talked to his wife
Yeah.
trying to
It was
get
in
to
his
their
trailer.
son.
He didn't have money. Trust
Well,
me.
Well,
he
you know
bound
what? I will say this. You know
Well,
what?
then how did his kids all go to
I will
college?
say this. Larry's in a better
None of his
place
children went
now.
to college. And that's because he got scholarship. Full scholarship.
I don't.
Because of his grades.
I don't
Well,
buy that.
Larry
I don't buy it.
I
I
don't
think
buy that.
I think the reason his kids went to college is because with
The
my
other
money.
kids didn't. There's only one kid. Larry Jr. is the only one that went to college.
Only one kid. Well,
And
they
he
can
got a full scholarship.
they can say anything, though.
You
I
can
mean,
look it up. He got a full scholarship.
I mean, like I said, though, his own family admitted he said that. Todd.
He's
So,
trolling.
you know, he bragged about it to everybody how he was able to get that money that was supposed to come to me from my
You know
daddy.
what, Vaughn? I'll just you should just take the win. You take the win. Larry's dead. Baruch Hashem. God is good.
Well,
You know, you died. You know, you outlived Larry. I mean, think about it. You know, you
that's
outlived
true.
him.
Well, the gods said, you
The
know,
piece of
you'll
shit
see the
said.
destruction of your enemies. That's what they told me. They said you'll see the destruction of your enemies, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'm an old fuck. How am I going to
He
see
never
the
amounted to anything. He
of
died a
young people?
loser. You take the win. All I'm saying is you take the win while you can.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I took the win. I mean, he's dead, so
Look at this
you
guy.
know.
This guy's driving in the fucking Walmart parking lot with his fucking high beams on. Who the fuck does that? Who the
A
fuck
lot
drives
of
in a parking
people.
lot with high
A
beams on?
lot of people. You would be amazed how many people have their high beams on.
You
A
know
lot
what
of
I
people
did the
don't.
other day? You know what I felt like really being an asshole. I'm driving along the road and the guy behind me, for some reason, has the fucking high beams on. It's
Yeah,
fucking
they do
burning
that.
my eyeballs because it's
They do
reflecting
that
off of
to you.
my
They
mirrors.
will do that
So
to
you know
you.
what I did? I turned off the road. I turned to the side of the road. I went on the shoulder. I let him go in front of me. I pulled up behind him and I put my fucking high beams on and I
Right.
got real up in his ass driving behind him. Then he starts slowing down. And he fucking realized, okay, yeah, you don't fucking drive with fucking high beams and
Yeah,
behind
because
someone.
it blinds you. Well, it does me. It
It's
blinds,
fucking my side view rear mirror, my side mirrors. It
and you can't
reflects
use
it
them.
right back
Yeah,
into your eyeballs. It
you can't
fucking
use them.
hurts.
That's right. Yeah. Well, some people don't care, John. Wow, what
They
a
don't
shock.
give a shit. Yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
some
don't give
people
a
don't
shit.
care. What a shock. You know. I mean, what do you want me to say? Some people don't give a shit. But anyways, back to Maha. I was absolutely floored, you know, when they said there's titanium in Skittles. I'm like, what the fuck?
Titanium and what?
Skittles
Skittles?
and
Because
other
of the food
candy.
dye? What? Because of the food dye?
Titanium, bro.
Well, I
Real
thought
titanium.
I thought Robert F. Kennedy Jr. got to ban the food dyes.
Well,
Did he ban food dyes?
they're taking Mars, the parent company of Skittles, put out a report that said they're going to remove the titanium, and it's like, what the?
Todd would clean the butt crap of every MS-13 gang member with
Wow.
his tongue if he could. He'll probably go down like that fucking Democrat crying
That
over in El
would be
Salvador for
quite a
that
tall
fucking
order because
illegal
there's like
immigrant
thousands of
gangbanger.
them.
And on that note, I'm going to take my manicured nails and my nice white teeth and bid you good night.
All right, take it
Later,
easy,
Dick.
Todd.
See you, ass face. Sorry,
There
guys.
you
Sorry.
go. Ooh,
Sorry.
ass
Sorry.
face.
Sorry.
There
Sorry.
you go.
Taste the rainbow, baby.
Oh,
It's
Shannon
titanium.
really got some mouth on her ass face.
What?
Huh?
I mean, it wasn't titanium the inspiration for Captain America's shield or some shit. The hardest metal on Earth, you know. It's like, what the fuck? What? I mean, I guess the titanium is to make the shells on the Skittles super hard or something. I don't know.
I don't know. That's
But
weird.
that floored me though. I thought, you know, when I first heard it, I'm like, oh well, that's that's some kind of gag or something. The Onion,
I
Babylon Bee,
really like.
whatever.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, Shannon. I really like you. Yeah, I have a soft spot for you. I really hope you can repent of your trollish behavior and you can come back to the good side. You know.
Unfortunately,
Thanks, John.
I have never seen a troll reform ever. The one that
Yeah.
did come the closest, though, was
Thanks, John. That's
was
nice of you.
the guy in Scotland. He did
Oh,
come very good.
Mark, you're talking about
Mark,
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 Scottish
right.
Mark.
Well, the reason he reformed though is because his old man died, and that shocked him back to reality. So he was able to
I
catapult
think
off
there's
of
hope
that
for Shannon to stop trolling us and to
and
actually.
and come back to normalcy. But very let me say this: very, very,
The
very,
only the
very
only other people we
All
got is
right.
Cisco and Dan Marshall, Solar Marshall. Now
solar
they go
martial.
back and forth. One
They
day
go back.
they're our
They flip
friend, one
flop.
day
Yeah,
they're
they flip
enemy.
flop, and they need to stop doing that shit. Pick a side of the fence for fuck's sake. Pick a side, man. God damn it, pick a
Oh,
side.
there she is. Oh,
There
showing
she
the show.
is. Yeah, there she is.
Yay!
Yay.
What are you drinking tonight? What do you got
Yeah,
there?
what are you drinking?
Coke Zero.
Oh,
It's
I got
Coke
Coke
Zero.
Zero. Nice,
Yeah,
L'chaim.
we were talking about Coke Zero. It turns out that
Sure.
Coke Zero is one of the few that does not have aspartame, if I remember correctly.
It's my favorite. I love it.
No,
What,
that was
what,
Pepsi. It's Pepsi Zero that
oh,
doesn't
it
have
was
the
Pepsi
aspartame.
Zero that didn't have the aspartame. Okay, my bad. Pepsi Zero. I knew it was one of the zeros. One of the
Shannon, I
zeros
don't
that
know.
didn't.
I guess Sammy doesn't like you, Shannon, but I think you're kind of
I,
cute.
I give him PTSD of his old life, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the blonde shixes. Yeah.
I'm
I
not
like. I'm
bad.
not. I mean,
I'm
I'm not a
good.
big. I mean, I'm not really into blondes, but you're pretty cute for a blonde. I'll give you that.
Oh, thanks, John. You're so sweet. And with that, I am going to go to bed.
All right.
Alrighty.
I wish you
I'll come
good
sneak
night.
through the window later. All right. Leave a little door open for
Oh,
me.
be careful. All right. Later.
Dream Vacation, Seacott Prison in El Salvador. Yeah, there you go.
Slick Willie. We got Bill Clinton in the chat. Slick Willie. He's. By the way, that was Bill Clinton's nickname, Slick Willie.
Slick Willie was his nickname. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there must be some way
He
you can
was
redeem
really
your family
slick.
estate.
He likes slicking it in.
People aren't supposed to be able to scam you like that. Well, you know what? Here's the problem. The problem is it takes money, and I don't have any fucking money. So there we are,
Ron, there must be some way you can redeem your family's estates.
Well, that's not
People
happening.
aren't
So
able to scam like
that's
that.
not happening. So that's the end of that. Because you got to have money to do shit like that. And
Well,
that's
Todd fucked you over. He bought the tax lien or whatever the fuck happened, and then.
Well, he's the one. And I told Todd, if you'll remember, I said, you realize you've opened up a can of worms here that's going to be very, very hard to put back. And, he totally ignored me, of course. But,
Well, Todd's evil prick. I mean,
yeah.
He's not a good person.
Flip Flop and Cisco. Who scammed you out of your estate, Bon?
The financial backers, they claim to be good people, but they turned out to be trash bags.
Well, they did. I mean, they didn't. There wasn't nothing I could do. I mean, they put everything in their name. There wasn't shit I could do about it. I mean, I didn't have no money. Like I said, you got to have money. You ain't got no money, you can't do shit. It's just that fucking simple. So I didn't have no choice. I didn't get a choice in the matter. It wasn't like I had money and I could take everything back and control it. Because I couldn't.
Well, the
shit
gods
happened.
really turned it around with you when they found that when they gave you the ability to give you that real will at the last moment, and you were able.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, the gods can come pull you out of that again with the financial backers.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is that they allowed everything to be taken away because they're going to give me something a lot nicer. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I'm thinking. Because a lot of times that's what happens. They'll get you down to flat zero where you ain't got shit. and then boom, out of nowhere, you get a windfall or whatever, and you end up with something 10 times better than what you had. So I'm thinking maybe that's what they're trying to do. I hope that's what they're trying to do. But I didn't win the lottery Friday, so oh well.
I really hope Shannon turns out to be a good person. I don't. I mean, my faith in people is very slim, and she's probably 99.9% a troll, and with the trolls.
Well,
But
of course.
I
They're
really
all,
do think that
dude, have we ever
1.1%.
had any women on this goddamn show that weren't a troll? No, not one. Not
No.
one to date has been on this show that was not a troll. Not one. So that should tell you something right there. That should tell you something. It's just the way it is, man. Just the way it goes. Shit happens.
Hopefully, the financial backers just let you live on the property and just let you
Well,
live there
no,
rent
actually,
free.
they're trying to put me in community housing as we speak.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got squatters' rights at this point. I mean, you don't have to give
And
it
then not
up.
only that, but what am I going to do about my dogs? What happens to my dogs? Oh, good question, huh?
You know what? You really got to worry about yourself, though, Vaughn. I mean, if you got free housing, free food, and free everything, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, that will,
No, that's not too bad. But what about my dogs? Yes, I see you, sit rep. I'm not blind. I see you.
I would be careful about community housing. That usually means a lot of black people and dealing with that.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing with the urban young, the YNs, as the people call them YNs.
Mm-hmm.
You got to worry about the YNs.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could do that living in public house, and I don't know if I could do that.
I don't have
don't know
much
if
of a
I could.
choice now, do I?
I
Ain't got
wake
no
up in the
fucking
morning,
money.
my fucking car is missing the tires. The fucking.
Oh, I won't have a car. They're going to get rid of the car. They're going to get rid of the washer and dryer. They're going to get rid of all kinds of shit.
Well, they're going to give you the money, and they're going to take the car and give you money instead, right?
No, they're going to pay the rent, and then I guess after that, the rent gets paid automatically or something. I don't know. I don't know the full story about it, nor do I care. Like I said, I have no choice because I have no fucking money. Now maybe I'll get my disability, and then that will change things a little bit because then I'll at least have a little bit of money. But for now, there's not much I can do about anything because I don't have any fucking money. And like I was telling them earlier in this show, if you ain't got no money, you can't do shit in this world. Because everybody will say, well, you get food stamps, so you still got food. No, I don't, because you have to put money in to buy gas to put in the car to go to the grocery store to get the food. Okay, otherwise you ain't getting no food. It's that damn simple. And ain't nobody going to go to the grocery store for you and get your groceries and bring it back to you. No, they're not. That's a goddamn lie. Anybody tells you that, they're lying to your face. Okay, nobody's going to do that shit. You have to go get your own groceries. So there's that.
Fucked up, man.
Yeah, it is pretty fucked up. But like I said, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the point. The point is to get rid of everything, and then the gods will just bless me with something even better than what I had before.
I lost a lot. I lost everything 3 times in my life.
Yeah.
And you know what? Every time I lost everything, I know this is my 3rd time losing everything, and I'm back in the car, and it sucks, but it's rejuvenating. It's gonna give you a new zest for life.
Kind of keeps you on your toes, right?
It keeps you on your toes, and it's gonna make you feel. You're just stripping away all the dead weight.
Right. Will you be allowed to come back to the former family estates to visit your mother's grave? Don't know, don't care. Don't know, don't care.
You know what? God willing, maybe one day you win the lottery and you can buy back your mother's property.
Well, that's the thing. I should have already won the lottery a long time ago. Do you realize how long it's been when they told me I was going to win the lottery? That's been years.
You were telling me that. You were telling me back when I was living in Lake George. That's like 3 years.
That was years and years ago. They told me that.
That's over 3.5 years now.
Correct. So, you know, I mean, if you go by that, I should have already won the lottery a long time ago. And there was some big lotteries too, man. Powerball and the Mega Million were both at $2.5 billion. And you put those two together, that's $5 billion. Man, with as a $5 billion owner, I guess that's not the right word, but whatever. Having $5 billion, winning $5 billion. You know, if I hit the Powerball and the Mega Million, I would have had $5 billion. That, I mean, I could have changed the world.
You could have changed the world. Yeah,
I could have changed the fucking world at that point. Because I mean, look at Elon Musk, what he's been able to do. You know, look at what he's been able to do. You know, I could have literally changed the fucking world.
People want to know what happened to Tim.
What happened to Tim? Tim who?
I heard he ran off with the properties for stealing copper pipes and wire.
Oh, no. They just didn't want Tim around is all. They just didn't want him around. So, oh well.
Rock salt and nails in his crackhead ass.
I don't know. Don't care. Like I said, don't know.
Really?
Don't
They
care.
didn't like Tim? They drove Tim off the property? Really? Damn.
I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's not mine anymore. None of this shit's mine anymore. None of it. So it doesn't matter to me anymore. You know, I don't know why we're even still talking about it.
Well, it'll always be yours, in my opinion. I mean, in my worldview.
Yeah, well, that was then, this is now, and it's time to move the fuck on.
Yeah. I get you.
I just, you know, there's no point in belaboring it. Like I said, hopefully, you know, the gods will open a door to where I'll get something even better. You know, that's the way you got to look at it. That's the way you have
and that
to.
That is the way I look at it. I do look at it that way. You have to look at it positive.
Yep.
Everything. I really do think like you came down to the wire last time.
Yep, I pulled something out at the last second, but I'm running out of last seconds.
Finding the real will thing was really a miracle. I mean,
that was amazing, wasn't it? That was amazing, wasn't it? Because I let them speak through me, and they just blurted it out of my mouth. Well, let me see the wills that don't have James's name on, and boom, that was what did it. That's what solved the problem.
Victory over the Trolls Day. That was our VD Day. That was.
It was our VE Day. Yes, we said there would be a VE Day, and there was.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And the anniversary will be coming up, and here in what is it? November.
Something like that, I guess.
Something like that.
Will you at least have good memories of the property when you are in community housing? No, it doesn't belong to me. What part of that are you not getting?
Well, you still don't you feel any? I mean, even though it's not yours, you still have a connection to the land, don't you?
No, not anymore.
Really? You feel that way? You really feel like you?
But listen. My ET friends. I mean, when you know, before they put everything in their name, my ET friends they were all over the damn place. There was ships all over the fucking sky, and even further down Crane Creek and everything, and there was ships every fucking where. As soon as they put everything in their name, the ETs all packed up their shit and left. They did. They left. There might be one or two ships still hanging around. Now, they did recently fix Bubby's skull. Bubby got hit by a silver fastback car out in the street. They sped up to hit him deliberately. It was deliberately done.
Fuck me.
And so they zapped him upstairs and fixed his skull. He had a chunk of skull literally sticking up out of his head, and it was that bad. And so they took him upstairs, fixed his fucking skull, and you can't even tell he got hit by a car now. It's great. They do good work, man. They do fucking good work. And he's still lucid. He's still in his right mind and all that jazz. But yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen to the dogs. The ETs have pretty much moved their base of operations. There might be one or two scout ships that's still hanging around here, I guess. I don't know. But they moved their base of operations. It's not here anymore. they're going to go wherever I go, and I guess they're just waiting now to see where I go, and then they'll just move their base operations there, I guess. But as far as the gods and goddesses, I don't know what the delay is. I should have won the lottery a long ass time ago. This should have been resolved years and years ago, and it hasn't been. So I don't know. Like I said, the only thing I can figure is that they're just going to give me something a lot better. They'll just give me something a lot better, and then they can take this and do whatever they want with it, and I'll just get, maybe I'll get 400 acres of land or something. Who knows? But that's the way I got to look at it. I just got to look at it as, they're going to give me something better. It's the only thing I can do, because I have plans for this. I wanted to leave some of this as a legacy to my kids. Well, I can't do that now, can I? Can't do that now. So that shit's all gone. One less problem on the property to deal with. I don't know, and I don't care. It's not my property, dude. What part of that you're not getting? It's not my property. It's not my property anymore. It's not mine. It don't belong to me. Yahoo. How do pagans believe the universe was created? That depends upon the pagan you talk to. You put 10 pagans in a room, you're going to get 10 different answers. You know that, right?
They're almost bad as the Jews. They're almost as bad as the Jews.
Paganism is a very broad brush. It covers a lot of beliefs. And, so, I mean, but you put 10 pagans in a room, you get 10 different stories. Me personally, I really don't give a shit. I'll be honest with you. I really don't give a shit how it was created. I know I'm here. I know I got to deal with it. And that's, good enough for me. I just, I worry about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I live one day at a time. I don't worry about anything anymore. I've tried that shit, worrying about what's going to happen in the future and worrying about shit that happened in the past. And all that did was fucking make me sick. So I'm stopped that shit. I now live from day to day, one day at a time. I worry about what's happening today, and then when tomorrow gets here, I'll worry about what happens tomorrow. And I'm just not gonna stress over anything else. I'm just not gonna worry about it.
You can worry about it.
Well, no. It doesn't do any good to worry about it anyway. So why do that? Why waste all that energy? It just doesn't make any sense anyway. I hate it. I hate it when these rip the wrong way.
All right, Vaughn, I'm falling asleep over here, Vaughn.
Yes, you are. It seems like you are. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I wish you all the best, man. I really hope the pendulum swings back your way. I need some good hell raising, man. And I'll definitely pray that we'll get some women and some really good trolls on once in a while. We need a good win. We need some good people. We need good people.
Yep, everybody needs some good people. That's right. You're absolutely right.
All right, Vaughn.
All right, buddy.
I'll
You
see you
have a good
tomorrow. We'll do some killing tomorrow after work.
All right, sounds good.
Take it easy.